The protagonist starts off being mocked as a piece of trash. This useless guy is even looked down upon by his own fiancée. She is here to force a breakup and call off the engagement. That is, until he accidentally obtains the strongest devouring system. The system does not just devour all things, it can consume anything, even top-tier treasures. By devouring items like necklaces, he gains power. The system is a literal black hole for resources. He can also exchange points for powerful bloodlines, martial arts, divine weapons, sacred pills, and legendary treasures. With this cheat code active, his life is about to hit a new peak. This time, carrying the system, he reincarnates back into his trash self, ready to punch that toxic fiancé right in the ego, and kick those power-hungry elders to the curb. With all these pro moves, even the system did not see this coming. After Yi Zhan's death, the strongest devouring system selected Yi Zhan as its host, and initiated the binding process. The system then introduces the available items to Yi Zhan, showing him everything he can exchange for. I can devour all things and convert them into spiritual energy. By devouring items, you earn points that can be traded for various rewards. For instance, the Beast King bloodline, which allows you to dominate all living creatures. Required points, 10,000. The Sky Roaring Fury Fist. Train the Sky Roaring Fury Fist. At mastery, it can shatter mountains and split the seas. Indeed, total mastery brings the power to level peaks and part oceans. For just 1,000 points, you can reach that level of power. Total mastery, shattering mountains and seas. Required points, 1,000. The Great Restoration Pill, capable of neutralizing all poisons. Required points, 100. Just as Yi Zhan realizes how overpowered the system is, a golden light transports him away. Wait, what? The scene shifts to the Lianyang Empire, specifically, the Yi family in Lianyan City. Yi Zhan recalls his past life. He never expected that he would truly travel back into his useless, younger body. So if I remember correctly, the breakup scene should be next, right? Just then, a beautiful girl runs over, calling for him. Young master, this is bad. Young master, Lin Xier is here to call off the engagement. She has already arrived at the family's main hall. Hey, exactly as I predicted. This time, Yi Zhan won't follow the typical protagonist script. I am not going to be like those other cliched main characters. Simply crushing the girl who dumps me is too boring. I am going to step over those tired tropes and forge my own path. Yi Zhan then tells Liwer to accompany him to the hall. Inside, someone slams the table in anger. Niece Lin, our families have had a marriage contract for ages. The idea of this marriage was first proposed by your Lin family. Both our sides agreed to this union long ago. It was your family's initiative to arrange this wedding. And now, in less than a month, you want to cancel it. Isn't this going a bit too far, young lady? This is a blatant insult to both our families. Lin Xier scoffs with utter disdain. HMPH, too far. Take a good look at who I am now. I have been scouted by a powerhouse from the Tianyuan sect. Soon, I will join them and become part of the elite. As for a piece of trash like Yi Zhan, he is not even worthy of carrying my shoes. The crowd begins to whisper and discuss fervently. The Tianyuan sect, that is one of the top powers in the Xuanyang Empire. Our Yi family compared to the Tianyuan sect is like mud compared to clouds. We are not even in the same league. The difference in status is simply astronomical. What are we going to do? If the Lin family really calls off the engagement, where will our Yi family hide our faces? Please, it is just the Tianyuan sect. Everyone turns their gaze toward Yi Zhan. Tianyuan sect is nothing special. In my eyes, you are not even worth mentioning. That loser Yi Zhan actually dared to show up. So you have finally crawled out. But what right does a piece of trash like you have to be talking big here? What right do I have? HMPH, this young master, will show you exactly what I am capable of right now. Yi Zhan, what is he trying to do? Ever since he became a useless nobody, he has never been as arrogant as he is today. Could it be that Yi Zhan's cultivation has been restored? Yi Zhan walks up to Lin Xier and says to her, I will make sure you understand, today, the price of being arrogant in front of me. Yi Zhan, this overwhelming aura makes Lin Xier feel an instinctive fear. She looks on with a face full of disbelief. Is this Yi Zhan really the same loser from before? Meanwhile, Yi Zhan flashily summons the system. It is time to show them my devouring ability. The system has made a grand entrance. Host, please continue. Host, please continue. The system has arrived in style. The system makes its grand debut. Hee hee, keep working hard, love ya tilde. 10,000 silver taels are required to unlock system functions. Host, please keep up the good work. Mwah. Hearing this, Yi Zhan is completely dumbfounded. I am being played by a system. I need 10,000 silver taels to activate the system. It actually takes 10,000 silver taels. But our hero is dirt poor and can't produce 10,000 taels. At this moment, his fiancée is pressing him relentlessly. What will it take for you to agree to call off the engagement? Thick-skinned, he kneels on the ground and begs her. Cher, please do not call off the engagement. I am just a useless man now. I am just a poor wretch. What would I ever do without you? The crowd nearly coughs up blood in frustration upon hearing this. Damn it. I thought this kid was about to go beast mode. He was about to pop off. Damn it. Seriously, I thought this kid was finally going to show some spine. Turns out he is still just a coward. Still just admitting defeat. He is still acting like a total wimp. So pathetic, he has no dignity at all. Cher sneers in contempt. She then pulls out a banknote for 5,000 silver taels. Take this and get lost. Then hand over the marriage contract to me. But this makes Xuan. But this does not satisfy Xuan at all. I need 10,000 taels to activate the system. So he pretends to be emotionally attached. Pretending to be hurt, he says, 5,000 taels. What kind of person do you take me for? Do you think you can take out a mere 5,000 taels and sever my feelings for you? Everyone thinks Xuan is still a hopeless romantic, a real slave to love. They really think Xuan is still head over heels. Still acting like a total simp. The crowd assumes he is still deeply in love. The next second, Xuan puts on a dead serious face and demands, "You have got to add more money. At least 10,000 taels." Hearing this, everyone wants to take Xuan out. They all want to end him. They want to kill Xuan. After hearing that, everyone just wants to beat him to death. What an idiot. I did not expect the Yi family to be so shameless. Never thought the Yi family could be this thick-skinned. Wait, what do you people know? This young master is just hiding his true strength. A loser is always a loser. Then, Cher pulls out a spatial ring. Give me the contract. There is 10,000 silver taels in here. She says there is 10,000 silver taels in it. 10,000 silver taels. Now quickly give me the contract. There is 10,000 in this ring. Now hurry up and hand it over. Quickly, give me the marriage contract. Who cares about this marriage contract anyway? Xuan could not care less about this document. Take this marriage certificate. Just give me 10,000 taels and it is yours. He then pulled out the marriage certificate and tossed it to her. 10,000 taels to activate the system. Activating system. Ding. Consume 10,000 taels of silver. Gain 10 points. Strongest devouring system officially unlocked. Host, please enjoy your playtime. Ding. Scanning host's body. Injuries detected. Consuming 5 points. Recovery in progress. While Xuan was secretly rejoicing, Cher continued her mockery. Humph, not only are you thick-skinned and greedy for money, but you are also a piece of trash. I really do not know how your mother gave birth to such a lowlife like you. I guess your parents must be lowlifes too. These words reached Xuan's ears. At this moment, Xuan was in no mood for games. What did you say? Say that again if you have the guts. Humph. I could say it 100 more times. I said you are a lowlife, and your parents are lowlifes too. Your whole family of losers was raised by a bitch. Cher saw Xuan's expression, looking like he wanted to hit someone. She mocked him even further. Oh, look at that. Judging by your face, do you want to hit me? I am a disciple of the Tianyuan sect. Try hitting me if you think you are man enough. As soon as the words left her mouth, Xuan landed a heavy punch on her. She spat out a mouthful of blood. You. How dare you actually hit me? Everyone heard it just now. She was the one who practically begged me to hit her. In all my years, I have never heard such a bizarre request. Cher, consumed by rage, made a threat. She vowed to have the Tianyuan sect kill Xuan. Right then, someone slammed the table. Cher, this is the Yi residence. You are acting so insolent. Do you really think there is no one left in the Yi family? Cher replied arrogantly. Just try making a move against me if you dare. Is the wrath of the Tianyuan sect something your Yi family can handle? Can the Yi family truly withstand the fury of the Tianyuan sect? Your Yi family cannot afford the consequences. Is this something you can endure? The Yi clan leader also considered the power of Tianyuan. Clan leader, please calm down. We cannot afford to offend the Tianyuan sect. That is right. Offending the Lin family and Tianyuan for a piece of trash like Xuan is simply not worth it. Even as the clan leader tried to defend him, the protagonist spoke up. Uncle, you do not need to worry about me. He flashed a disdainful smile. A mere Cher is not even worth my notice. Now that his strength was restored, and with the system by his side, crushing Cher would be as easy as flipping his hand. Defeating her is a piece of cake. Xuan, what nonsense are you talking? Cher has already reached the 4th stage of the martial way. Among the younger generation of Lianyan City, she is a rare talent, like a phoenix among birds. Uncle, just relax. I would not gamble with my own life. He walked up to Cher and said, Cher, whatever moves you have, go ahead and show them. I will take them all on. The crowd, unaware that Xuan had regained his power, wondered if Xuan had gone completely insane. Why is he acting like such a show-off? Cher is definitely going to treat him like a punching bag. Actually, this is good. Cher will surely beat him into a pulp. A good lesson. Soon, he will definitely be bullied like a baby by Cher. At this moment, Cher has already channeled her martial skill. Xuan, you are courting death. I will show you that trash will always be trash. You will never stand a chance to rise in this lifetime. The crowd of onlookers is absolutely stunned. The crowd of onlookers is absolutely stunned. The crowd. This. This is the Lin family's ultimate technique. Rank 4 martial skill, Ice-Shattering Hall. How old is Lin Xuan even? To think she has already mastered such a powerful martial skill. To think she has already mastered such a powerful martial skill. This spear intent is so strong it truly is. Such a powerful martial skill, incredible. Xuan is in for a world of pain now. Our protagonist sneers in mockery. It is just a mere rank 4 martial skill. You actually have the nerve to show that off. I only need one move to cripple you. System, learn the rank 4 martial skill, Thunderbolt Kick. Consider it done. Ding. Congratulations host on learning the rank 4 martial skill, Thunderbolt Kick, consuming 5 devouring points. As expected of having a system, learning martial skills in an instant. Having a system is just too satisfying. Lin Xuan has finished condensing her ice-shattering haul. She is launching the attack straight at Xuan. Xuan is not backing down either. He unleashes the newly learned Thunderbolt Kick. 2 rank 4 martial skills collide. With a massive boom, Lin Xuan was struck by Xuan with a heavy, powerful kick, dozens of meters, several meters away. The crowd of onlookers is even more. The crowd is beyond shocked. She has been crippled. One move defeated Lin Xuan. The crowd is even more. The crowd is shocked that he took down Lin Xuan in one move. Wasn't Xuan a useless loser? One move and Lin Xuan is. Xuan actually. Was not he crippled? Wasn't he a waste? Xuan actually just won. Wasn't Xuan a useless loser? How is this possible? He crippled Lin Xuan with a single move. Could it be that Xuan has recovered? Xuan feels helpless about the situation. This cliché broken engagement plotline is honestly boring me to death. I can handle this with 0 effort. The system can't stand watching this anymore. Since you think this task lacks challenge, let us crank up the difficulty for you. What kind of difficulty? The mission reward is... The system shows. Reward, Mystic Grade Level Up. In the next second, the system displays. Mission. In the next second, the system shows. Congratulations host, the anti-cliché engagement breakup mission is activated. Within the time limit, the host must be dumped 10 times. Requirement, within 30 minutes, the host must have his engagement broken 10 times. Requirement, within 30 minutes, the host must have his engagement broken 10 times. And each time you must receive 5,000 taels. Receive 5,000 taels. Furthermore, each time you must obtain 5,000 taels. As silver compensation. Mission reward, level up by 1. Gain 100 devouring points. Mission failure penalty. The host will remain single for the rest of his life. Xuan is dumbfounded after hearing this. He begins to curse under his breath. You damn system. Are you freaking kidding me? 30 minutes. Where on earth am I going to find that many women to dump me? Who told you to roast the clichés of the plot? There are still 29 minutes and 3 seconds left. You have already wasted 1 minute. 1 minute and 3 seconds. You have already wasted a whole minute. If you do not move in 3 seconds, 20 seconds left. Move it or lose it. Hurry up and take action. When time runs out, you will stay single for the rest of your life. Faced with no choice, the host had to compromise. Reluctantly, the host could only give in. With no other option, he had to comply. The host was helpless. Time is pressing. To complete the mission, I will have to find a breakthrough using Lin Xuan. Meanwhile, Lin Xuan had no idea how serious the situation was. She was still there, cursing Xuan at the top of her lungs. Xuan walked up to her and said to Lin Xuan, "You are having a lot of fun cursing me, are not you?" Xuan, you. What do you think you are doing? I am a candidate disciple of the Tianyuan sect. The result, she got a heavy slap across the face from Xuan. Stop using the Tianyuan sect to threaten me. Do I look like I give a damn about your bullshit Tianyuan sect? Then what do you want? She saw Xuan flash a sinister, chilling smile. Didn't you want to break off the engagement? I can agree to that. Lin Xuan stammered timidly, but I already have the marriage contract from before. Cut the crap. The one you have was made when we were 1 year old. Look, there are plenty of others right here. Look at this. This is the contract we signed when we were 1.5. He pulled out a whole stack of marriage contracts with a flourish. Lin Xuan felt a sudden bad premonition. Wait a minute. What are you trying to do by bringing out all these contracts? What exactly is your plan with all of these? It is very simple. I want you to buy every single one of these back. This move left even the system speechless. Only 5,000 taels per sheet, he said with a sinister tone. You would not mind paying 5,000 taels each, would you? Each one. You will agree to it, right? The crowd finally realized what was happening. Lin Xuan looked down on Xuan and came to annul the marriage. But they did not expect that Xuan did not care about her at all. He really did not give a damn about her. Unbelievable, Xuan was totally indifferent to her. Instead, he ruthlessly tossed out a mountain of contracts. So many contracts pulled out so ruthlessly, produced so many marriage contracts at once. It is insane that he had this many contracts ready. This easy money feels absolutely amazing. Ripping her off for all that cash feels so satisfying. 3 minutes later, Lin Cher ran out clutching the pile of marriage contracts, cursing Yi Zan and the Yi family. Just you wait, all of you. I will never let you get away with this. At this moment, Yi Zan was grinning from ear to ear. Hee hee. I just hit the jackpot. This Lin Cher is even richer than I thought. All these treasures should be worth a lot of points, right? System, devour it all for me. After devouring for a while. Ding, congratulations host, cultivation level increased to 6th level Martial Dao. Keep devouring. Ding. Congratulations host for completing the reverse engagement annulment mission. Cultivation level increased to 7th level Martial Dao. Hearing this, Yi Zan was over the moon. Haha. I can level up by devouring things, and level up by completing missions too. This system is way too overpowered. The head of the Yi family patted Yi Zan's shoulder. He said, Xuan, now that you have restored your cultivation, the Yi family finally has a worthy successor. Hearing that Yi Zan had regained his powers, the first elder could no longer sit still. Doesn't that mean the position of young master belongs to him again? This won't do. This is unacceptable for our family. As for the Yi family, the position of the young lord. The position of the Yi family's young lord. The position of the Yi family's young lord can only be mine. It must be mine. The position of the Yi family's young lord can only be mine. He then started provoking Yi Zan. Yi Zan, you knew perfectly well that Lin Cher is a disciple of the Tianyuan sect, yet you dared to offend her like that. Do you have any idea that this will bring total annihilation upon our Yi family? We must immediately discuss expelling Yi Zan from the family, to appease the wrath of the Lin family and the Tianyuan sect. Upon hearing this, the other Yi family disciples began to grow restless. Speaking of the Tianyuan sect's fury, our Yi family simply cannot withstand it. They all began to agree with expelling Yi Zan from the family. It seems everyone really does agree on kicking Yi Zan out. It seems. Expelling him from the family. They all agreed to cast Yi Zan out of the family. Everyone in the family is in favor of banishing Yi Zan, just to quell the anger of the Tianyuan sect. Naturally, the head of the Yi family did not agree. He roared in anger, What nonsense are you all talking about? I will never allow Yi Zan to be driven out of the family. Then the other party sneered mockingly. If the Tianyuan sect and the Lin family attack us, how exactly do you plan to stop them? Although our strength is roughly equal to the Lin families, they have the backing of the Tianyuan sect. They possess a vast number of rank 3 and even rank 4 battle skills. If a real fight breaks out, we won't stand a chance. Hearing this, the family head was left speechless. At that moment, Yi Zan pulled out the rank 4 skill, Thunderbolt Kick, and tossed it straight at the Great Elder. You say they have battle skills. Do you think we do not have any? The Great Elder, whose eye had swollen into a huge lump from the hit, bellowed, Yi Zan, how dare you throw things at me? Have you lost your mind? Yi Zan merely let out a cold, indifferent snort. Open your dog eyes and look at what that is. The elders picked it up to take a look. This is the master level of the Thunderbolt Kick. It can actually summon the power of heavenly thunder. This is at least a rank 4 battle skill. This is exactly what our Yi family desperately needs. The elders were beyond shocked. Is this the same skill that Yi Zan just used? Then Yi Zan pulled out several more manuals. It is just battle skills, is not it? I have plenty. Rank 3, rank 4, even rank 5, I have them all. At this point, Yi Zan was flexing hard, feeling absolutely delighted inside. As long as I have system points, I can exchange for any rank of battle skill I want. Seeing so many battle skills in Yi Zan's hands, everyone was tempted to rush forward and snatch them, but Yi Zan cut them off. Just a moment ago, did not certain people want to kick me out of the family? So why on earth should I hand over these skills? In the face of such powerful skills, everyone immediately denied their previous words. The Great Elder even claimed it was all a misunderstanding. It was all just a misunderstanding. What will it take for you to be willing to hand over these manuals? It is simple. I want the Great Elder to kneel before me and kowtow to admit his mistake. This naturally made the Great Elder very unhappy. I am the dignified Great Elder of the Yi family. Even if I am crippled by the Lin family, or beaten to death by the Tianyuan sect, I will never apologize to a brat like you. Yi Zan turned around to leave. Fine then. Farewell. From this moment on, I, Yi Zan, am leaving the Yi family. Naturally, these battle skills will have nothing to do with any of you anymore. You can forget about getting your hands on these. Elevating the family's status depends entirely on these skills. The other elders did not want Yi Zan to leave at any cost. They said, isn't it just the Great Elder kowtowing to apologize? We will definitely make sure you get your wish. Hearing this, Yi Zan suddenly became interested. The elders quickly rushed to the Great Elder's side, plotting a little scheme. Sorry about this, Great Elder, but for the future of the Yi family, we will just have to wrong you a little. If I was wrong, I would have just rubbed the Great Elder's face into the dirt. I was wrong, so I will just rub the Great Elder's face into the dirt right now. Time to give the Great Elder a dirt facial. The Great Elder had no choice but to yield and admit defeat. It is a bit too late for apologies now. By this time, Yizan had already ghosted behind the Great Elder. He delivered a swift kick right to the Great Elder's little brother. Broken eggs everywhere. That is gotta hurt. Then he proceeded to kick the Great Elder right out the door. The onlookers all winced, instinctively protecting their own little brothers. They whispered that Yizan's thirst for revenge is way too strong. Afterward, Yizan reported his achievements to his eldest uncle. I am heading to the alchemy room to grab some pills for my cultivation. Very well, do not you worry about a thing. Take my command medallion. You may use any medicinal pills in the alchemy room as you please. Yizan thanked his eldest uncle with a polite smile, but deep down, he was thinking, all those pills in the alchemy room belong to me now. The other elders scrambled to advise the family head, patriarch, letting Yizan take whatever he wants from the alchemy room. Isn't that a bit inappropriate? The clueless family head remained blissfully unaware of the impending disaster. HMPH, what is inappropriate about it? You are all overreacting. Xuan is only at the 7th stage of the martial path. Why the fuss? Xuan is only at the 7th stage of the martial path after all. How many pills could he possibly consume? You are making a mountain out of a molehill. Even the narrator knows you will be crying your eyes out in a moment. Meanwhile, at the Great Elder's residence, the Great Elder lay in bed, recovering, still seething with rage. Yizan, how dare you bring me to such a miserable state? I will never let you get away with this. New character introduction. Yi Bufan. Father, the servants just reported something. Yizan has gone to the alchemy room. It seems he wants to take pills for his cultivation. The Great Elder suddenly realized a wicked opportunity. The alchemy room, medicinal pills. Bufan, listen closely. Go to my treasury immediately. Take out the lethal poison pills I have been hiding. Sneak them into the alchemy room. Make absolutely sure that Brat swallows them. Yes, father. I will make sure Yizan wishes he was never born. The Great Elder added with a sinister grin. Haha, Yizan. So what if you have recovered your cultivation? This time I will turn you back into a useless cripple once and for all. Scene change, the alchemy pavilion. Yizan came running over with short, excited strides. Whoa. Look at all these pills in the alchemy pavilion. If I can devour all of these, won't my power reach the heavens? Just as Yizan tried to enter, the guards blocked his path. The alchemy pavilion is a restricted area. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Yizan, beat it, now. This is no place for someone like you. You are telling me to beat it. Who do you think you are talking to, you nobodies? Yizan then tossed the family head's medallion at them. Open your dog eyes and look closely. What is this? This is the family head's command medallion. How is this possible? Why would the patriarch give his medallion to a loser like Yizan? Liwer chimed in proudly. Our young master has already restored his cultivation. The patriarch gave him this medallion personally. Yizan shoved them aside with full confidence. I am going in to get some pills for my cultivation. Liwer, open the door for me. Yizan had a look of pure joy on his face. Time to head in and level up with some pills. As you wish. Young master. Oh no, hurry and report this. I heard the precious pills Elder Huang just refined are still inside. If Yizan uses it, stop the nonsense. Go notify Elder Huang immediately. At that moment, Yizan pushed open the gates of the alchemy pavilion. The pavilion was filled to the brim with pills. Yizan's eyes lit up with greed. There are so many pills here. I am about to hit the jackpot. He immediately activated the system to devour them like crazy. Even that damn system was over the moon. A moment later, Yizan's belly was so bloated, he looked like he was about to give birth. This feels absolutely amazing. In just a short while, I have gained at least several hundred devour points. What is wrong, Yizan? Are you satisfied with just these low-grade pills? Satisfied already. These low-grade pills are all it takes to please you. Look up there. There is clearly a much higher-grade pill. Yizan looked up to check. There really is something higher grade. It says, do not touch on it. Yizan pondered. What kind of pill is inside this? Why is it forbidden to touch? The system immediately chimed in to brainwash him. With the devouring system here, what are you afraid of? Even if it is pure arsenic, you will still get points after eating it. Besides, the pill in there is clearly the good stuff. To devour or not to devour, that is the question. Fair point. Yizan picked up the pill and swallowed it whole. I will worry about the consequences after I have eaten it. The time it takes for an incense stick to burn past. Our protagonist felt perfectly fine. Elder Huang, is your poison pill a fake? The incense stick has finished burning, and I am still totally fine. Elder Huang tried to act calm. He said everyone's constitution is different. Perhaps you are just holding on a bit longer. A while later, an entire afternoon had passed. Strange, how is it that Yizan is not dead yet? Elder Huang, I think I am still very much alive. Maybe. Probably. It is possible your drug resistance is just a little bit higher, just a tiny billionth higher than average. An entire night passed. Liwer had fallen asleep resting on Yizan. I have converted everything into devour points. Everything's been swallowed and converted. I pulled an all-nighter, yet I am perfectly fine. I actually feel quite energetic. Nothing's wrong at all. He had no idea the pill had long been devoured by Yizan. It was turned into points. It would be weird if anything happened to Yizan. And Elder Huang felt this was totally unscientific. Why are not you dead yet? Liwer thought it was a pity the young master did not. Yizan actually survived without needing to balance his yin and yang. Young master survived without any dual cultivation. Young master actually did not need that. Young master actually pulled through without any special treatment. He actually made it through on his own. Yizan feigned a sigh and put his arm around Elder Huang's shoulder. Alright, old Huang, I know you are just making kidney boosters. Aren't you just giving it a fancy name and pretty packaging just to sell it better? I am an expert in this field. Whatever brain gold or ant power kidney pills, even the best supplements are just placebos back where I come from. After hearing this, Elder Huang started cursing like a sailor. I told you, this old man is not making kidney boosters. How dare you question my professional integrity? You just wait and see. After saying that, he began rummaging through some things. Then he pulled out several medicinal pills. Curses flew as he loudly summoned Yizan. You better keep your eyes peeled and watch closely. These are my most precious top-shelf pills. Today, I will teach you a lesson on what a real alchemist is. This gold-washing marrow cleansing pill can purge all impurities from the body. This bone-strengthening blood vitalizing pill can enhance one's physical constitution. And this spirit-nurturing foundation pill can strengthen the body's absorption of spiritual qi. There is also this essence pill, the fire-condensing pill, and the heavenly spirit pill. At this moment, Elder Huang's rage meter hit 100%. He barked that if someone consumed all these pills, even a dog could become a powerhouse of the martial Tao. Even the dogs nearby started drooling at the sight. What powerful medicinal pills! These are treasures that money can't buy. In the entire Lianyan city, besides Elder Huang, who else could refine such badass pills? Elder Huang truly deserves his title as the #1 alchemist in Lianyan city. I can't believe someone actually dared to doubt his expertise. He is really overestimating himself. This made Yizan beam with joy. This old geezer was actually hiding so many pills. If I devour them all, I will definitely earn a ton of points. These are some high-quality goods. Yizan then sat down. I need to find a way to get my hands on those pills. He then called out to the system. System, got any super badass alchemy techniques for me? I want to make that old guy kneel before me in submission. As for the system, of course it had them. There is nothing this system cannot do. However, these alchemy techniques all cost over 500 points. For the broke Yizan, holy crap, these alchemy skills are way too expensive. I only have 200 points right now. Don't you have anything cheaper? Upon hearing this, the system gave him the middle finger. HMPH, no points, yet you want alchemy techniques. You are dreaming. The system could only tearfully pull out its own toilet paper manual. It is a secret manual, a real secret manual. This Alchemy Insights book is enough for the host to flex and show off. I will charge you 199 points for it. The protagonist almost died of anger on the spot. He then slammed the manual onto the ground. What kind of Alchemy Insights is this piece of crap? This is clearly just toilet paper. He kept cursing at the system. Today, even if I do not eat pills or get points, and even if I am looked down upon by that old Huang until I die, I will never take this stinking piece of toilet paper from you. The system said dismissively. You really do not want it. This is the alchemy insights of a grandmaster alchemist. To fool someone like this ignorant rank 3 alchemist before you, it is definitely more than enough. Grandmaster level alchemy insights. Yizan slowly began to reconsider. Ding. Congratulations to the host for absorbing the Grandmaster Alchemy Insights. Obtained Grandmaster level alchemy experience and vision. At this time, Elder Huang began to act smug. Yizan, you have seen the pills I refined. Do you still dare to doubt my professional expertise as an alchemist? At this moment, Yi Bufan came forward to add fuel to the fire. Yizan, you are getting bolder and bolder these days. To think you would even dare to question Elder Huang. You really do not know your place. Kneel down and apologize to Elder Huang right now. Hearing this made Yizan very annoyed. Yi Bufan thought to himself secretly, I will take this chance to get on Elder Huang's good side. It will make it much easier to poison Yizan with a lethal pill later. Liwer also felt that the current situation was looking grim. She whispered to Yizan, Young master, Elder Huang manages the pill hall of the Yi family. His status is of great importance. Nothing good comes from offending him. You should probably apologize to him. Otherwise, we might never get any more pill distributions. But the current Yizan, how is the current Yizam going to put on a show? Does he actually have the skills of a master alchemist to show off. He spoke with natural confidence about his performance. Lieber, do not you worry. Just sit back and watch how I handle this. Then he turned to Elder Huang and said, Elder Huang, the pills you have refined, in all of Lianyan City, they are indeed considered rare treasures. But in my eyes, they are nothing more than a pile of dog crap. Hearing this, Elder Huang was instantly displeased. He pointed at Yi Zan and barked, Yi Zan, you, as the young master of the Yi family, how dare you insult me like this? Yi Zan replied very calmly, I am merely telling the truth. You, fine, very well, I won't stay in this Yi family any longer. When everyone realized Elder Huang was leaving, they knew Yi Zan had truly crossed the line with him. This spells trouble for the Yi family. Yi Zan continued to mock him relentlessly. Wait, you should have left a long time ago, refining a bunch of garbage pills, yet you still think you are hot stuff, a mere frog at the bottom of a well. My Yi family has no reason to beg you to stay. What? Elder Huang was shocked. You actually dare to call me a frog in a well? That is right. In my opinion, these pills you have refined are completely beneath mention, and yet you are quite proud of yourself. If you are not a frog in a well, then what are you? By now, Elder Huang's rage was hitting the ceiling. You bastard Yi Zan, don't you know I was playing with fire at age 2, refining pills at age 3, and became the youngest rank 1 alchemist in Lianyan City by 13. How dare you call me a frog in a well? He pointed a finger at Yi Zan's face. If you do not give me a proper explanation today, even if you are the young master of the Yi family, I will give you a lesson you will never forget. Yi Zan shoved Elder Huang's hand aside. He said, you want an explanation? The protagonist slammed his hand on the table and said, fine, then I will give you an explanation. I will make sure you are thoroughly convinced of your defeat. Then he opened the pill box. Starting with this, your marrow cleansing pill is neither smooth nor lustrous. Your heat control during the timed refining process was off. The flame length should have been kept at exactly 3 feet 3 inches, yet you only reached 2 feet 9 inches. After saying that, he swallowed it in one gulp. Ding, consumed 1 marrow cleansing pill. Reward, 300 points. Then Yi Zan continued. The bone strengthening blood lively pill. The luster is dull, and the spiritual energy is low. Tiger bone mixed with spirit reishi. You intended to balance yin and yang, but you did not realize your skill was lacking, leading to an excess of yin energy. That is why the color is so lackluster. Having finished his critique, he swallowed another one. Ding. Consumed 1 bone-strengthening blood lively pill. Reward, 300 points. Yi Zan slammed the table hard again. And that foundation-consolidating wood-nurturing pill is simply trash. Elder Huang simply could not believe his ears. It clearly takes 3 days to refine. You have been refining this for 10 days. The medicinal properties have all leaked away. You might as well just eat the dregs. He swallowed another pill just like that. Ding, consumed 1 solid base spirit pill. Reward, 300 points. Yi Zan is getting even more ridiculous this time. 3 in 1 go. As for those essence transforming pills, fire condensing pills, and heavenly spirit pills, they are all absolute trash among trash. They are not even worth my critique. I said what you refined is garbage. Are you convinced now? Consumed essence transforming pill, clear fire pill, fire condensing pill, heavenly spirit pill. Reward, 600 points. Only then did Yi Bufan realize what happened. Elder Huang, Yi Zan. He ate all of your pills, but Elder Huang knew better than anyone. He simply could not believe it. How is this possible? Yi Zan only took a tiny taste, yet he knew the ingredients used, the timing, and the entire process. While I was refining many of these pills, I felt that something was slightly off myself, but I could not quite put my finger on it. Hearing Yi Zan explain it today, I suddenly feel like a veil has been lifted from my eyes. Is it possible? Could it be? Could he be a grandmaster alchemist? By now, Elder Huang was completely stunned. Yi Bufan stepped up to add fuel to the fire. Elder Huang, what is wrong? Yi Zan ate all your pills. His audacity is truly too great. Before he could finish, Elder Huang gave him a vicious slap across the face. Get lost. For the Grandmaster to eat my pills is my greatest honor. He then hurriedly knelt before Yi Zan. Master Yi, please forgive this old man for failing to recognize greatness. I am here to offer my sincerest apologies. The crowd was beyond shocked by what they heard. Are you kidding me? Elder Huang called Yi Zan Master Yi. Yi Zan sighed, putting on his best hidden expert act. Sigh. I wanted to get along with you all, as an ordinary person, but all I got in return was distance and contempt. I am done hiding. Time to show my cards. I am indeed a Grandmaster Alchemist. Yi Bufan stuttered in disbelief. Elder Huang, are you sure you have not made a mistake? How could a brat like Yi Zan be a Grandmaster? He has barely even stepped foot in the alchemy hall. That is right. we can all testify to that. HMPH, what do you lot know? Master Yi's profound cultivation is far beyond what you amateurs can comprehend. He continued warmly, to see through the properties and principles of a pill with just a glance. He started sucking up to Yizan shamelessly. Only a grandmaster could possess such insight. That is a height I could never reach in my entire life. Let us be real here, old man. For you to flatter me like this, you must want something from me, right? The old man immediately prostrated himself. Indeed, Master Yi, I, Huang Yukai, wish to take you as my master, to learn the true art of alchemy. Please, you must accept me as your disciple. Elder Huang kowtowed several more times. He promised to agree to any condition. Yi Bufan looked like his world was crumbling. What kind of joke is this? Elder Huang wants to be Yizan's disciple. How is this even possible? We must be dreaming. Liuer's face lit up with a beaming smile. Hee, even Elder Huang has been won over by the young master. The young master is truly incredible. Suddenly, someone burst the door open. Yizan, how dare you ruin the pills refined by Elder Huang? Are you trying to start a rebellion? The great elder walked in, leaning on his cane. The head of the Yi family also sighed deeply. The great elder shouted in a rage. If Elder Huang leaves the Yi family in a fit of anger, can you even take responsibility for the consequences? Xuan, how could you be so reckless? We went through so much trouble to invite Elder Huang here. Oh, uncle, what brings you all here? Seeing Elder Huang kneeling before Yizan, the head of the Yi family realized something was very wrong. The great elder was also completely dumbstruck. At this moment, the onlookers were whispering among themselves. The great elder and the family head actually showed up, and it looks like they are here to give Yizan a piece of their mind. This is going to be a good show. Then, the head of the Yi family stepped forward to ask, Xuan, what exactly is going on here? Why is Elder Huang acting like this? The great elder limped over with his cane. He spoke to Elder Huang. Elder Huang, did this brat Yizan use force to threaten you? Elder Huang simply looked up at him. Elder Huang, just say the word, and I will have the family enforcement team seize him immediately. Elder Huang stood up and brushed the dust off his clothes. He stated firmly, no one is threatening me. I simply wish to take Yizan as my master. To study the way of alchemy, that is all. Oh, study alchemy from Xuan. Take Yizan as his master. The next second, the two of them were completely floored. Take Yizan as his master. You have got to be kidding me. Humph, what do you amateurs know? Yizan is an absolute grandmaster of alchemy. I do not care to explain any further. The two of you, do not disrupt my apprenticeship ceremony. If there is nothing else, please leave. The two of them were still standing there, completely dazed. What on earth is the situation here? Meanwhile, Yi Bufan quietly approached the great elder. He whispered, Father, Yizan must have used some trick with those pills to hoodwink Elder Huang. So that is how it is. This Yizan, he must have used some dirty tricks to deceive Elder Huang. Just watch how I expose him. The great elder tapped his cane on the floor. He tried to act familiar and said to Elder Huang, you are the #1 alchemist in Lianyan City, yet you claim Yizan is a grandmaster of alchemy. He then added with a sinister undertone, we merely wish to broaden our horizons and witness just how formidable Grandmaster Yizan's alchemy skills really are. I wonder if we may. As soon as he finished speaking, may my foot. Elder Huang suddenly slapped the great elder's front teeth right out. Do you think an alchemy grandmaster performs on your command? He beat the great elder until his head was spinning. The family head was still bewildered. I wonder what method Xuan used to make Elder Huang trust him so blindly and devotedly. Look at how he is thrashing the great elder. Yi Bufan, being the great elder's son, was heartbroken. Damn it. The great elder never expected Elder Huang to defend Yizan so fiercely. What should we do now? If we can't force Yizan to refine pills on the spot, then there is no way to expose him. Humph, what is the panic? Since we can't persuade Elder Huang, then we will bring someone from outside to force Yizan to refine pills. Take my medallion and go to the Zhou family. Tell the head of the Zhou family that there is a grandmaster alchemist here who can help solve his problem. Yizan, thinks to himself, not long ago in Lianyan City, an injured disciple from a great sect arrived at the Zhou family. They are searching the whole city for a grandmaster alchemist to heal him. Yizan, this time you have walked right into the line of fire. At this moment, Elder Huang is trying to suck up. Grandmaster Yi, how do you think I performed just now? Well, your performance was indeed not bad. Although I can devour pills, the points I have earned are already enough to exchange for alchemy skills. But if I use them here, it would be a bit of a waste. Hearing Yizan's words, Elder Huang's hopes soared. So, Grandmaster Yi, about taking me as your disciple. But Yizan knew deep down that he could not just let this fat sheep in front of him get away so easily. He calmly cleared his throat. Ahem. Taking you as a disciple is not impossible, but it depends on your performance. He signaled Elder Huang frantically with his hand. Elder Huang, being sharp, immediately understood. Grandmaster Yi, just you wait and see. I will definitely perform well. I will bring plenty of pills for you too. Cheer from me. Yi Zan was over the moon. Hee. Taking this disciple is a great deal. Another batch of points is about to roll in. Suddenly, someone arrived at the Yi house to inquire, is the head of the Yi family home? I am Zhou Dafu. I heard the Yi family has a grandmaster alchemist. I have come specifically to pay my respects. Everyone in the Yi family looked toward the door. Zhou Dafu, isn't he the richest man in Lianyan City? Why is he here? And he is looking for a grandmaster alchemist. It sounds like Zhou Dafu is here to see Yi Zan. How did Zhou Dafu find out that our Yi family produced a grandmaster alchemist? Yi Bufan whispered to himself, Father, Zhou Dafu has already been invited. No. Now we can just sit back and enjoy the show. Yi Zan, once you fail to refine the pill, let us see how you explain yourself to everyone. The head of the Yi family stepped forward politely to greet him. Head of the Zhou family, may I ask what business you have with our family's grandmaster alchemist? I have come today to ask the Grandmaster Alchemist to take action and refine a certain pill. I wonder which one is the Grandmaster Alchemist. Yi Zan knew this man was the richest person in Lianyan City. If I do not squeeze him for all he is worth, I am not the protagonist of this story. He pretended to be indifferent, looking for me to refine pills. I am not in the mood right now. Let us talk another day. Zhou Dafu looked puzzled. Ha, young Master Yi, you must be mistaken. I came today to find the Grandmaster Alchemist. Not you. Yi Zan changes his face so fast. I have a feeling he is about to be humiliated. I have a feeling my Yi family is about to fleece Zhou Dafu for a fortune thanks to Yi Zan. The Grand Elder put on a fake front, fretting, he is a softie, he has completely disgraced our Yi family. Since Master Yi has accepted my humble apology. Then, regarding the matter of alchemy, at this moment, the corner of Yi Zan's mouth curled up slightly. It is not impossible for me to perform alchemy. However, at the very least, it will cost this much. If you think it is too expensive, then you would better leave now. He thought to himself, if I really agreed to refine pills, the cat would be out of the bag. A huge sum of 5,000 taels should be enough to make him back off. Meanwhile, Zhou Dafu showed off a gesture behind his back. A mere 50,000 taels. No problem. He secretly thought. This small amount of money is nothing. That injured young lady is a big shot from the Li insect. As long as I suck up to her, the future benefits will be massive. But for the broke Yi Zan, 50,000 taels. Are you kidding me? Do I have a misunderstanding of the words, huge sum? Zhou Dafu looked at Yi Zan's expression, and seemed to think he was dissatisfied. What is wrong? Does Master Yi have an issue with this price? No problem at all. Seeing as you are quite sincere, go ahead and tell me, what kind of pill do you want to refine? Inside, he was over the moon. 50,000 taels of silver. Once I devour this, I will get a massive amount of points. Woohoo! This young master is about to take flight. I will exchange them for 2 alchemy manuals, one to read and one to tear up for toilet paper. Yi Zan put on his arrogant act again. I did not expect Master Yi to be so straightforward. Master, please wait a moment. He then said most respectfully, Miss Xuan, this humble one has reached an agreement with the alchemy master. You may show yourself now. A flash appeared at the doorway. Miss Xuan first revealed herself, then the next second, holding a sword. A beauty with flowing long hair appeared before their eyes. The people of the Yi family were all entranced. Wow. What a beautiful woman. I would love to eat her up. She truly lives up to being the #1 beauty of Lianyan City. Lin Shaer, standing before her, is simply like a low-tier country bumpkin. She is on a completely different level. Just a commoner. Why am I not an alchemy master? Is it too late to learn alchemy now? Learn alchemy now. Before her, Yi Zan's tongue was about to fall out from staring. Holy crap. I did not expect this client to actually be such a top-tier beauty. My luck is finally turning around. However, Miss Guan only said indifferently, who is the alchemy master? Yi Zan pushed the crowd aside and stepped forward, saying breezily, I am the alchemy master they speak of. But secretly, he thought, stay cool, in front of a beauty. I must maintain a good image. Can't be too hasty. Miss Guan said aggressively, do you take me for a fool? Without a shred of spiritual power, you actually dare to impersonate an alchemy master in front of me? Running a scam like this. You are simply courting death. After saying that, she lunged at Yi Zan with her sword. Are you kidding me? Attacking without saying a word. Yi Zan uses the phantom tracking footwork. He dodges it easily. I did not expect this kid to be so fast. He actually managed to dodge my sword. However, Zhou Dafu and the others walked over. They all stepped forward and said, Miss Xuan, you just said that Yi Zan is not an alchemy master. The Yi family head also voiced his concern. Family head Zhou, what is the meaning of this? Why did the person you brought attack Zan? I have practiced spiritual secret arts. Just now, I checked this boy's spiritual power. His spiritual power is extremely weak. It is absolutely impossible for him to be any alchemy master. Anyone who dares to play me for a fool must pay the price. Naturally, Li Wer stood by the young master's side. You. What nonsense are you talking about? I believe the young master is definitely an alchemy master. You are not allowed to slander him. HMPH. A mere maid dares to question me. I can't be bothered to explain it to you. Miss Guan condensed a combat technique in her hand. She struck out a palm toward Li Wer. Yi Zan could not stand by and watch his maid be bullied, so he struck back at her. The two of them clashed with their combat techniques. Following a massive boom, the two seemed to be evenly matched. Miss Guan did not expect Yi Zan to be this strong either. The Yi family head could not let them keep causing such a scene. He told them to stop immediately. He spoke angrily to family head Zhou. And also to this Miss Guan, whether Zan is an alchemy master or not, is no reason for you people to start a fight in my Yi residence. If you continue to attack, do not blame this old man for being impolite. This made Zhou Dafu very unhappy. He said gloomily, hee. Yi family head, are you sure you want to be impolite? To Miss Guan. She is the adopted daughter of the Lian sect leader. The consequences of being impolite are likely more than your Yi family can bear. Upon hearing this, they were all shocked. The Yi family indeed cannot afford to provoke the Lian sect, and she is actually the Lian sect leader's adopted daughter. Everyone began whispering about the deception. They were all murmuring. The Lian sect is an even more powerful sect than that Tianyuan sect. Yi Zan has offended such a powerful figure. He is totally finished. The great elder was overjoyed. This kid went around swindling people. Now he has scammed the Lian sect leader's adopted daughter. Let us see how he handles this mess. Let us see how he ends this after offending her. Yi Zan, I did not expect your skills to be quite decent. Then she said indifferently, I have changed my mind. As long as you bow and apologize to me right now, I can forgive your crime of deception. Secretly, she thought, Yi Zan could actually repel me even while I am injured. This strength is not bad. He could be of use to me. As the protagonist, Yi Zan was not about to let others keep acting so high and mighty. Hee. I will return those exact words to you. You are asking for it. Through the exchange of blows just now, he sensed an abnormality in her spiritual energy. This easily allowed Yi Zan to figure out the cause of her injury. He then stated, Miss Guan, if you do not want the 9-ring pit viper venom in your body to worsen, 3 days of paralysis in bed, turning into a pool of blood, dying in absolute agony. Now, be a good girl and apologize to me properly. Hearing Yi Zan's words, Miss Guan was filled with disbelief. How could he possibly know that I was bitten by a 9-ring green-tailed snake? Could he really be? However, none of the Yi family members believed him. Believe in Yi Zan. Not a single person in the Yi family believed a word he said. Has Yi Zan gone completely mad? Where did he get the balls to demand an apology from Miss Guan? Do you think just by blurting out the name of some snake venom, you can make Miss Guan believe you? This is nothing but pure wishful thinking. Yi Zan, hurry up and apologize to Miss Guan right now. If you want to have a death wish, that is your business. But do not you dare drag the Yi family down with you. Taking this chance, Yi Bufan stepped forward to suck up to her. Miss Guan, I am truly sorry. Yi Zan has always been a loose cannon. He is just talking nonsense. For his rudeness, I Bufan offer you my sincerest apologies. Whatever you need, I will do my best to satisfy your request. If I play my cards right, maybe Miss Guan will look upon me with favor. Then I will soar to the heavens in a single bound. I will shock the world, become famous overnight, and take the beauty home as my prize. Ha. She then stepped forward and addressed the protagonist. Since you know about the 9-ring green-tailed snake's venom, can you refine the corresponding antidote pill? Yi Zan struck a cool and arrogant pose. Of course I can. It is merely the venom of a 9-ring green-tailed snake. I know 18 different ways to cure it. Hearing Yi Zan say it could be cured, Miss Guan was overjoyed. She asked, could you please? No, I can't. Yi Zan rejected her flatly. My apologies, but I am not in a good mood right now. I do not feel like refining pills. Please leave. What? You do not want to refine the pill. That is right. My whole body aches today. I do not have any energy. Maybe it is just that time of the month for guys, you know. Yi Zan made up all sorts of excuses to refuse. Basically, he just did not feel like doing it. Everyone saw Miss Guan's impatient expression. Could what Yi Zan said earlier actually be true? He saw through Miss Guan's poisoning at a single glance. Is Yi Zan really an alchemy master? But he is actually unwilling to refine a pill for Miss Guan. Isn't he afraid of offending the Lian sect? At this moment, Miss Guan let out a long sigh. Yi Zan, just say it. What exactly do you want? Before you are willing to refine refine the antidote for me. Yi Zan looked at the tea on the table, and a mischievous idea popped into his head. Oh boy, after talking so much just now, my throat feels a bit parched. Is there any tea to help wet my whistle? Liwer wanted to come forward and pour tea for Yi Zan, but Yi Zan stopped her. Liwer, no need for you to pour the water. You were just frightened earlier. Go and have a good rest first. Young master, then what will you do about your thirst? Yi Zan shifted his gaze toward Miss Xuan, dropping a heavy hint. Ahem. Asterisk. Surely, someone ought to be pouring me some water by now. Miss Xuan was already fuming with rage. You do not seriously expect me to serve you, do you? Oh, is that so? If you are unwilling, then forget it. Yi Zan knew full well that if Miss Xuan's poison was not treated, she would be dead within 3 days. He deliberately said, I am heading back to rest. It has been a long day. This time, I think I will sleep for a full 3 days. Though I wonder, after those 3 days. Before he could even finish his sentence, Miss Xuan swallowed her pride and cast aside her status. Wait, she blurted out. Yi Zan turned his head to look. By then, Miss Xuan was already standing before him, holding a cup of tea. Young Master Yi, please take your time and drink slowly. Careful now, would not want you to choke to death on it. This move absolutely stunned the onlookers for a literal eternity. Yi Zan actually made Miss Xuan pour tea for him. How does he even have the nerve? Then again, Miss Xuan is currently at Yi Zan's mercy. When your life is on the line, swallowing a bit of pride and playing humble is actually quite understandable. But isn't Yi Zan afraid Miss Xuan will settle the score later? At this moment, Yi Zan wanted to mess with Miss Xuan a bit more. This tea is a bit too hot. I will drink it later. He pushed aside the tea Miss Xuan had served, and let out a fake, exaggerated stretch. Actually, I have just realized, my back is quite sore. Is there anyone around to give me a massage? Miss Xuan was shaking with pure rage. She crushed the teacup in her hand from sheer fury. She looked ready to draw her sword and hack Yi Zan to pieces. Yi Zan, do you ever know when to stop? How dare you humiliate me like this? I would rather die from the poison than be cured by you, and I will make sure you regret this. Hearing this, Zhou Dafu instantly appeared before Miss Xuan. If anything truly happened to Miss Xuan, Zhou Dafu would not survive the aftermath either. He immediately stepped in to restrain her. He pleaded with Miss Xuan to calm down. You are of noble status. You cannot treat your own life like a joke. Master Yi, I will add another 50,000 taels. I wonder if that would help your body feel a bit more comfortable. I really hope you can begin the alchemy process now. Zhou Dafu knew better than anyone. If Guan Yulan died on his watch, when the Li insect came looking for answers, he would be a dead man walking. No matter what it took today, he had to get Yi Zan to refine the pill and neutralize the poison. When Yi Zan heard Zhou Dafu mention the extra 50,000 taels, he nearly lunged forward to grab the man. To the currently broke Yi Zan, an extra 50,000 was almost too good to be true. Zhou Dafu, thinking Yi Zan felt the amount was too low, began to break into a cold sweat. 50,000 taels to Yi Zan was basically a gifted cheat code. The system could devour those 50,000 taels to gain points. With those points, Yi Zan could exchange for whatever he desired. He put on a calm facade and said, 50,000 taels in hand. 50,000 taels secured. Ahem. Very well. Cough. Fine. Then. Ahem. Fine. It is. Cough. All right then, since the head of the Zhou family has put it that way, I will give you this much face. Hearing this, Guan Yulan was overjoyed. Keep the elegance of a young lady. Say it with a haughty humph. At least you know what is good for you. Conditions. However, I still have one more condition. Yi Zan speaks solemnly to Guan Yulan. Guan Yulan, you must apologize to Liwer. Only then will I refine the antidote pill for you. Hearing this, Liwer looks completely shocked, and Guan Yulan is even more incredulous. What you want me to apologize to your servant? You want me to apologize to your maid? To a mere servant? That is right. Yi Zan strikes a cool pose. As long as they are my people. Besides me, no one is allowed to touch them. Liwer is moved to tears by his words. Young master. He is actually doing this for me. What a great young master. She is so lucky. Meanwhile, the onlookers are getting restless. From the looks of it, Liwer is truly blessed, but the crowd is not happy. The onlookers are starting to grumble. Liwer is just a lowly maid, but Miss Xuan is a prominent figure from the Li insect. Isn't Yi Zan taking this a bit too far? But then again, Liwer is really lucky to serve such a good young master. I just do not know if Miss Xuan will agree to Yi Zan's demand, just as everyone is whispering amongst themselves. Zhou Dafu steps forward to break the awkwardness. Master Yi, is it really necessary to make things so tense? I can donate another 10,000 taels. Let us just drop the matter of the apology. How about it? Stop right there. My apologies, Patriarch Zhou. This is not about the money. Liwer and I grew up together. We are like siblings. She almost got hurt because of me. I have to give her some justice, no matter what. Guan Yulan, standing nearby, did not expect this either. It turns out Yi Zan is a man of honor and loyalty. To treat a mere maid with such respect shows that his character is truly noble. And most importantly, I still need him to refine the antidote pill for me. Zhou Dafu is breaking into a cold sweat from fear. He wants to say something to Guan Yulan, but Guan Yulan simply waves her hand. It is fine. I was indeed too impulsive earlier. An apology is only right. I should apologize. After all, I was in the wrong. She then walks up to Liwer. Miss Liwer, I was reckless just now. I almost caused you harm. I hereby offer you my sincere apology. Liwer quickly responds with polite urgency. Oh, no need at all. Anyway, I was not really hurt. It is really okay. Yi Zan observes all of this silently. Guan Yulan is someone who takes responsibility for her actions. To be able to cast aside her status as an elite sect disciple, just to apologize to Liwer. A person of such character is worth my help. The crowd is once again stunned into silence. They did not expect Guan Yulan to actually follow Yi Zan's demand and apologize to Liwer. Nor did they expect the influence of an alchemist master to be so immense. It seems as long as Yi Zan is around, the Yi family can prosper for hundreds of years. Yi Bufan is also at a loss for what to do. Damn it, the reputation of an alchemist master, helping Yi Zan secure his position. Instead, it is helping Yi Zan settle in. It has completely solidified Yi Zan's title as an alchemist master. What on earth should I do now? Wait, something's not right. Even the elders sensed that something was off, trying to see through Yi Zan's scheme. Yi Zan, splendid. Let us take our time, Yi Zan. After Guan Yulan agreed to the protagonist's request, it is already done. So, when will you refine the antidote pill for me? Yi Zan flashed a mischievous, playful smirk. We can start right now. Well, first, you need to. First, take off your clothes. Excuse me, take off your clothes. This made both Guan Yulan and Liwer blush furiously. Is he really going to do that? That is right, Yi Zan stated with absolute righteous confidence. To completely eradicate the 9-ringed, green-tailed serpent venom from your body, I must use your body as the cauldron, and refine the antidote pill directly inside you. Therefore, your clothes will only get in the way. So your clothes will be an obstacle. The onlookers could not believe their ears. Never heard of needing to strip for alchemy. Stripping for alchemy, what kind of pill is that? I have never heard of an alchemy method that requires taking off clothes. He is just using alchemy as an excuse. Look at him. He is clearly using alchemy as a pretext to take advantage of her, right? Using it as an excuse to get fresh. He is totally trying to pull a fast one on her. Taking advantage of her, clearly. What a shameless opportunist. Only a fool would believe you. Beat it, since. Get out. They actually called out Yi Zan's true intentions. Yi Zan's little scheme. They exposed Yi Zan's thoughts directly. This did not sit well with Yi Zan at all. Scram, all of you, scram. This is about alchemy and healing. How can you call that taking advantage? He pushed them all out the door. He spoke with a straight face. You lot do not know the first thing about alchemy. Stop talking nonsense here. Everyone, get lost. This. Fine, forget it. It is all right. After all, Yi Zan is an alchemy master. Yi Zan is, after all, a grandmaster. I hope Lady Guan will be. Yi Zan is a master, after all. We should just listen to him. Hope Lady Guan will be okay. I hope Lady Guan will be fine. I hope Lady Guan. I really hope Lady Guan comes out of this okay. Liwer must also cheer for young master. Our protagonist is so pure-hearted. How could he possibly do anything inappropriate? This bunch of people has such dirty minds. What on earth are they thinking every day? I am a true gentleman. At this moment, Guan Yulan said with a flushed face. Yi Zan. Yi Zan also looked up. He saw Guan Yulan standing right before his eyes. Is this okay? Is this all right? Like this. Yi Zan, is this okay? Yi Zan, is this acceptable? At this time, Yi Zan. This is the first time I have heard of such an alchemy method. You are not lying to me, are you? If you dare to trick me, you are dead meat. I guarantee it on my character. Do not worry. Yi Zan guarantees it on his honor, rest assured. She is surprisingly easy to talk to. Yi Zan guarantees it. Yi Zan promised on his reputation. In my name as an alchemy master, in my name as a great alchemist, I swear, Yulan. I am definitely not lying to you, Guan Yulan. This is a necessary step to detoxify you, Yulan. This is a necessary process to purge the poison. Haha, I have really hit the jackpot this time. I did not expect that Guan Yulan would be so easy to talk to. Guan Yulan slowly turned her head and said in a chilling tone, Crack, Yi Zan, The day I recover will be your doomsday. Any man who has seen my body must die, or else." Before she could finish, Yizan interrupted her. "Well, about that, you go first." Guan Yulan looked at Yizan with a face full of confusion. Yizan signaled, "I will go to the back and prepare some things first." Just now, from Guan Yulan's body, a faint but unmistakable killing intent radiated out. "No way, she is trying to kill me, just because I saw her body. Looks like I need to come up with a plan in advance." He then called out to the system. "System, my current points should be enough to exchange for alchemy, right?" The system took out a notebook and did some math. "Host, you currently have only 1,501 points. What you can exchange for is only low-tier alchemy." This did not sit well with Yizan. He slapped the notebook away. "No way. How am I supposed to flex with that garbage? Show me a different batch. I want the most badass alchemy skill there is. Even if I have to go into debt with points, no problem. I just earned 100,000 taels of silver. A huge amount of points will be credited soon. I do not care about this chump change." The system immediately pulled out a gift pack. "No problem at all. Inside is something custom made just for you. The Supreme Invincible Noble Gift Pack. Not only does it have god-tier alchemy, but it also includes many non-sale bonus items. Are you tempted? It comes with so many freebies. This incredible value gift pack only costs 10,000 points. Points, host, are not you excited? Don't you want it?" Yizan grabbed the gift pack instantly. His face screamed, "I have hit the jackpot. This is the one. I will take it." System, open the gift pack immediately. A cloud of mist emerged from the gift pack. Yizan waited with high expectations. "Let me see what kind of treasure this is." It turned out to be a pile of junk. Yizan was stunned for a long moment. His face was now full of pure annoyance. This is what you called god-tier alchemy. Of course, before it was just unranked junk. Now, it has finally reached the entry level. What more do you want? A silver platter. Everything from this system is top quality. This alchemy skill definitely won't disappoint you. Then what the hell is all this other stuff? What the hell? What is going on with all these? And what about these bonus items? This is literally just a pile of trash. Hee hee. I said they were bonuses. Hee hee, they are simply. The final right of interpretation for this pack belongs to the system. The system was playing its little games. I called them bonuses. But secretly, I am laughing my head off. Ga. I finally managed to sell off all this garbage. Finally got rid of this trash. Job well done. Yizan lunged at the system. "You bastard. How dare you scam me? I am going to kill you." The system cowered in fear. "Holy crap. What do you think you are doing? What are you doing? Damn it, you." And just like that, the two of them started brawling. "You scammed me out of a full 10,000 points. Today, I am going to sacrifice you to the heavens. You actually dare to hit me. I am the system, for crying out loud." In the end, the system was beaten to a pulp. It tearfully refunded the 10,000 points to Yizan. Just as Yizan was about to leave, he discovered something that did not look simple at all. The system claimed that it was just a useless piece of tattered cloth. It grants X-ray vision, a man's ultimate treasure for X-ray vision. Something to cover your eyes with. Others will think you can't see a thing outside. The system put up one last stubborn front. It reached out its hand to demand it back. "I will give you your points back right now. I am returning the points, so I need to reclaim that. But all those free gifts must be returned. However, all those freebies must be recycled." At this moment, Yizan had a rather naughty idea. "Hold on, system. I have decided not to take the refund. I suddenly feel like these free gifts are actually pretty good. Hee hee. With this tattered cloth, won't I be able to see right through Guan Yulan?" Meanwhile, in the room, Guan Yulan was already prepared to have Yizan heal her injuries. She asked Yizan, "Are you ready?" Yizan walked over. However, Yizan had already tied the tattered cloth over his eyes. Ha. This cloth is way too useful. I can see everything so clearly right now. It is perfect. I can see every little detail. I can see everything perfectly right now. The system was dying of envy. "What the heck? You can even do that? Host, you are way too shameless. You are seeing everything. Are not you?" Seeing Yizan with the cloth tied over his eyes, Guan Yulan asked in confusion, "Yizan, what is that on your face?" Yizan pretended to be calm and said, "Although to refine the pill and detoxify you, I need you to take off your clothes. But men and women should keep their distance. I cannot take advantage of you. By covering my eyes now, I won't be able to see your body." Unexpectedly, after hearing Yizan's words, upon hearing what Yizan said, Guan Yulan was deeply moved. "I did not expect Yizan to be such a noble gentleman. Just a moment ago, I actually thought about what Yizan might do." While Guan Yulan was still swept up in her emotions, Yizan hurriedly faked his blindness. "Miss Guan, what is wrong? Where are you?" Seeing that Yizan was a true man of honor, Miss Guan decided to go all the way. She took her clothes off directly, and said to Yizan, I have already taken off most of my outer layers. You can start detoxifying me now." She had no idea Yizan had already seen everything. He said hesitantly, You You really took them all off. Maybe you should put them back on. Put them back. Maybe you should just wear. Before he could finish his sentence, Guan Yulan grabbed Yizan's hand. Master Yi, let us not waste any more time. Refine the pill and detoxify me right now. I am already prepared. Guan Yulan suddenly stood right in front of Yizan. This caught Yizan completely off guard. I did not expect Miss Guan to have such an imposing aura, and I did not expect this wall to be so fair. The next second, Yizan could not handle the overwhelming fairness of the wall. His nose bled and he fainted on the spot. A moment later, he sat up, trying to look serious. No, it is nothing. I just took too many pills earlier. I am feeling a bit too much internal heat. Let me meditate and rest for a bit. Then I will be able to refine the pill and detoxify you. Guan Yulan watched Yizan acting all sneaky. Yizan continued to act suspiciously under her gaze. Guan Yulan was extremely puzzled. Then Yizan showed a pervy expression. This girl's figure is truly top tier. Good thing I have already mastered alchemy. My mental power has increased significantly. Otherwise, I really would not be able to resist this. Yizan, he slowly calmed his racing heart. All right, Miss Guan, here I come. Afterwards, Yizan began to treat Guan Yulan. Yin-level sun birth, materialize and return to the court as one. Symbiotic alchemy technique. Guan Yulan's expression looked very painful. An hour later, the great elder waiting outside was worried sick. He kept pacing in circles. Oh dear, it has almost been an hour. I wonder how Yizan's refining is going. I hope to heavens nothing happens to Miss Guan. After speaking, he hurriedly stopped Yi Bufan. Quick, I will hold the others back. You go see what Yizan is doing in there. Yes, father, you should see what Yizan is doing in there. Yes, father, find a chance to rush in and expose him. Yes, father. Then Yi Bufan crouched down to peek. You, an alchemy grandmaster. Yi Bufan continued to peek. Yizan, I do not believe you are an alchemy grandmaster, Yizan. I do not believe you are some alchemy grandmaster. Just watch how I handle you. Before he could finish his sentence, Yizan pushed the door open with a bang, literally imprinting the door onto Yi Bufan's face. The alchemy technique from the system is freaking awesome. Even the basic level is this powerful. Looking at Yi Bufan lying on the ground, it definitely was not Yizan's fault. Liuer and the others all rushed forward. How is it going? How is the treatment for Miss Guan's poisoning? Young master, do you need to take a rest? Yizan said with full confidence. Everyone, rest assured. When this alchemy grandmaster takes action, it is a guaranteed success. Miss Guan is already fine. She is currently meditating in the room. She will be out in a moment. Seeing Yizan being so badass, the crowd of onlookers started sucking up to him. He even cured Miss Guan's poison. Yizan is definitely an alchemy grandmaster. If anyone dares to say Yizan is not an alchemy grandmaster now, I will beat them so hard that their own mother won't recognize them. Thinking back now, when Lin Sher broke off the engagement with Yizan, she must have been freaking blind. At this moment, someone stepped into the Yi residence. By the look of it, she is here to cause trouble. She even urgently demanded that the young master get lost and come out. The head of the Yi family sighed with emotion. Lin Sher, the engagement between you and Xuan has already been called off. What are you doing back at my Yi family home? What am I doing? I have come, of course, to pay Yizan back for the grudge of how he humiliated me last time. She then arrogantly introduced her companion. This is my senior brother, Yu Buki. He is also a disciple of the Tianyuan sect. He is a master at the peak of the 9th level of martial arts. Yizan, you are toast. Then Yu Buki took a step forward. He spoke fiercely. Who is Yizan? Get over here and meet your death. The elders of the Yi family were shocked. The peak of the 9th level of martial arts. The strongest person in our Yi family has only just stepped into the 9th level. Moreover, he is an official disciple of the Tianyuan sect. With a massive backer like the Tianyuan sect, we simply cannot afford to offend him. At this time, all the elders knew. Yizan is the hope for the Yi family's prosperity. We absolutely cannot let anything happen to him. So what if he is at the peak of the 9th level? However, the head of the Yi family was not born yesterday. This is my Yi family's territory. We won't allow you to act so insolently here. He then waved his hand. Where are my Yi family's inner guards? Inner guards, assemble immediately. They leapt in from all directions. The Yi family inner guards are here. Looking at the Yi family's forces, everyone began to feel confident. It is the Yi family inner guards. This is one of the strongest forces in our Yi family. They are all at the 7th level of martial arts. Furthermore, they are skilled in combined combat arrays. They can unleash power equivalent to the 9th level. To think the family head would actually, for Yizan's sake, deploy the inner guards themselves. No matter how strong Yubuki is, he is still just one man. No matter how formidable, he is facing the peak of our strength, under the combined force of the Yi family guards, especially with their specialized combined attack techniques. With the Yi family guards joining forces, the inner guards can burst forth with 9th level power. He might not necessarily gain the upper hand. The Yi family head then gave the order. Yi family inner guards, listen up. Beat Yubuki and throw him out of the Yi residence immediately. The Yi family inner guards charged toward Yubuki. They even employed the 1,000 Jin spear array. However, Yubuki seemed very disdainful. Yubuki looked at them as if they were overestimating themselves. He remained calm, mocking their lack of self-awareness. He stayed perfectly composed. All one could see was Yubuki, slowly drawing his sword. With a single swing of Yubuki's blade, the Yi family guards were blasted back dozens of meters. They fell with faces full of disbelief. How is this possible? How can he be this strong? The Yi family head was also deeply shocked. What? With just a casual move, against our combined attack array, he broke the Yi family inner guards' combined formation so easily. He shattered the unity of my inner guards. The strongest technique of the Yi family inner guards was broken just like that. HMPH, my autumn water sword, is forged from precious starfall meteorite iron. It is even inscribed with numerous runic formations. It is worth a fortune. To be defeated by his hand should be considered an honor for you all. Looking at how formidable Yubuki appeared. Looking at Yubuki, seeing Yubuki acting so tough, Linshire beamed with joy. Haha, a bunch of losers actually think they can stop senior brother Yubuki. She pointed at the Yi family and sneered. If you know what is good for you, hand over Yizan immediately. I might just let you off the hook. To protect the last hope of the Yi family, the elder and the Yi patriarch would rather die than hand him over. Uncle, there is no need for that. Xuan is right here. Uncle, Yubuki is too strong. You leave first. I will hold them off for you. Seeing this, Yizan gave a calm cold smile. I am fine, uncle. Don't worry. I can see that Yubuki's vital energy is hollow. His foundation is unstable. His cultivation level was definitely attained through popping pills. All he is relying on is nothing more than the power of the weapon in his hand. I have a way to deal with him. He then walked toward Yubuki. This starfall meteorite iron sounds like some good stuff. Yizan had already cooked up a wicked plan. If I devour Yubuki's sword, I will surely gain a lot of points. At this moment, Yizan was ready to activate his cheats. Yizan was ready to cheat. To take you down. To take you down, Yizan was already prepared to use his system. To handle you. Oh, that is a nice sword. What a pity the person using it is such trash. To finish you off, one move is enough. What arrogant talk. Since you are looking for death, I will gladly oblige. After saying that, he charged toward Yizan. But our Yizan was not about to back down either. I said it only takes one move to settle this. The Yi family members were dumbfounded. Yizan actually tried to catch Yubuki's sword with his bare hands. Has he gone mad? It is over. Our Yi family's alchemist master has not even made a name for himself yet, and he is about to fall. Yizan, why are you being so impulsive? Meanwhile, Linshire was full of confidence, believing Yizan stood no chance against Yubuki. Yizan, you really are digging your own grave. Just as Yubuki attacked Yizan with aggressive fury, Yizan caught Yubuki's sword with his bare hands. Hey, nice sword. It is mine now. Then he had the system frantically devour the sword. Yubuki looked absolutely shocked. Yubuki was stunned. He actually dared to use his bare hands. What? He actually dared to use his bare hands. He actually dared to grab my sword with his bare hands. At that moment, a massive golden light swirled, and Yubuki could not withstand the pressure. He was trembling with fear. The Yi family members could not stand the intensity either. What is going on? This golden light is so powerful, it is blinding. By the time Yubuki opened his eyes, he was left holding nothing but an empty hilt. What is happening? Where did my huge sword go? While Yubuki was still wondering where his sword went, Yizan's punch was already flying toward his face. Forget the sword. Who gave you permission to act like a big shot in front of me? With that strike, several of Yubuki's front teeth were knocked out. Yizan's punch sent him straight to the ground, KO'd. Ding. Devoured one autumn water sword. Reward, 500 points. Pathetic. You should not get distracted during a fight. You are being so unprofessional. However, Yizan suddenly turned his head, scaring Linshire so much that she trembled with fear. Yizan showed an indescribable expression. Well then, next up is you. Linshire cried bitterly, clutching her head with tears in her eyes. You. Do not you dare come any closer. Half an hour later, Yizan held piles of silver and jewelry in his hands. Lin Sher, thank you so much. You really are such a generous soul. Every time you visit, you gift me so many wonderful things. You should definitely come by more often. At this point, Lin Sher had been robbed so thoroughly that she only had the clothes on her back left. Wah, Yizan, you are a monster. Lin Sher kept cursing and swearing. You money-grubbing piece of trash. You will never amount to anything. No girl will ever love someone like you. After hearing Lin Shui's words, the crowd began to gossip once again. Though Lin Shui's words were harsh, they seemed to make a bit of sense. Yeah, true. Right now, Yizan only has eyes for money. That is really not a good sign. If things keep going this way, finding a girlfriend will be a real problem. Is it impossible for a genius to think like a normal person? Even the Yi family head almost took it seriously. Hey, Yizan, cat got your tongue. Someone like you, no decent woman would ever look at you for the rest of your life. Just then, someone opened the door and walked out, and called out the protagonist's name. Yizan also turned around to look. Miss Xuan. By now, Guan Yulan had already walked up to Yizan. Guan Yulan said a sentence. Yizan, thank you. Then she suddenly threw herself into Yizan's arms, and stated, You are the best and most upright man I have ever met. Yizan did not hesitate to hug her back. No need for thanks. It was only the right thing to do. But secretly he was blooming with joy and praising himself. Heaven knows I am the best and most upright, self-praise level max. I am not bragging, I am really not bragging. What did they just witness? The crowd collectively cast glances of pure envy. Well, this certainly does not look like someone who is unloved, does it? Damn, what on earth did Yizam do? Miss Guan actually hugged him directly. And all of this was witnessed by the Yi family head. It seems Xuan no longer needs this old man's guidance. Back in my day, this old man was quite the stud too. Meanwhile, Liwer was very envious of Miss Guan, because Liwer also wanted to give young Master Yizan a hug. At this time, Lin Sher still thought they were just putting on an act, so she mocked them one by one. I just finished saying you could not find a girlfriend. And then, this scene immediately happens. Do you really think I will buy that? What a perfect match of losers. You probably paid her to come here from the Red Joy Manor to act, did not you? Watching Lin Sher say such things right in front of them, Guan Yulan was extremely confused. Excuse me, were you just insulting me? So what if I was? If you do shameful things, don't be afraid of people talking about it. The words had barely left her mouth when Lin Sher was slapped hard across the face. This slap was nothing short of a classic face slap. You actually dared to hit me. Do you have any idea who I am? I am from the Tianyuan. Before she could finish her sentence, interrupted by Guan Yulan. I do not care who you are. If you are looking for revenge, I, Guan Yulan of the Li insect, will be waiting for you. Hearing the name of the Li insect, did she just say Li insect? Lin Sher looks shocked. The adoptive daughter. WH what? The sect leader's adoptive daughter. WH what? You are from Lian. WH what? You are from Lian. You are the adoptive daughter of the Lian sect leader, Guan Yulan. Guan Yulan then pulls out a token and declares, I am giving notice now. From now on, whenever you see Yizan, you must take the long way around, because Yizan is now an honored guest of our Lian sect. She finishes and hands the token to Yizan. The crowd is filled with envy and jealousy. Damn, I am so jealous of Yizan. To think he actually became an honored guest of the Lian sect. The Lian sect is a much greater power than the Tianyuan sect. How could Yizam land such a position? But why? I am getting some serious trophy husband vibes here, are not I? Lin Sher is struck by one shock after another. What? You are making Yizan an honored guest of the Lian sect. This is completely absurd. What is wrong, Miss Lin? Are you trying to tell me how to do my job? With such overwhelming power before her, Lin Sher can only mutter submissively. However, Lin Sher never expected that the useless trash she brought couldn't even withstand a single move from Yizan. Now she wants to restore her engagement with Yizan. She steps forward, feigning a pitiful look. Yizan, I know I have made many mistakes before, but after all, our betrothal was set since we were children. Can we get back together? Before she can finish her sentence, she is sent flying by a single slap. You gold-digging green tea bish. If you ever dare to come to the Yi house again, I will beat you every single time I see you. And you, stop playing dead on the ground. Now get lost. One after another, they are kicked out. Since they have lost all dignity, they would better run fast. They left one last parting shot. Yizan, you have offended the Tianyuan sect. I will have my revenge sooner or later. I will be there as an honored guest when that happens. Guan Yulan says to Yizan with a blushing face, Young Master Yi, you do not need to worry. With your status as an honored guest of the Lian sect, the Tianyuan sect won't dare to touch a hair on your head. Although Yizan does not give a damn about the Tianyuan sect, Guan Yulan's concern for him deserves a proper thank you. He replies, Then I must thank you for your care, Miss Yulan. This makes the Yi family head overjoyed. The heavens are watching over us. Xuan is now a master alchemist, and has gained the favor of Miss Guan. Xuan, becoming an honored guest of the Li insect. The rise of our Yi family is just around the corner. I really want to be like Miss Guan. Liwer thinks to herself, admiring Miss Guan's grace. I truly want to become a woman, just like Miss Guan. Yi Bufan's plan has failed. He can only ask his father. What do we do now that Yi Zhan has become the Li insect's honored guest? If this continues, if things keep going this way, the Yi family, there will be no place for us in the Yi family anymore. Then we have no choice but to strike first. We must make the first move to gain the upper hand. We must absolutely kill Yi Zhan before he truly rises to power. The apprenticeship gifts Elder Huang prepared are definitely spirit pills, and Yi Zhan loves to devour everything in sight. When the time comes, take the chance to slip the poison pill in. Yes, father, I understand. However, Yi Bufan is starting to deliver free experience points to Yi Zhan again. Yi Zhan, this time I will definitely. Yi Zhan, this time I will make sure you are beyond redemption. At this moment, Guan Yulan mentions that it is time for her to leave. But before she departs, she wants to invite Yi Zhan to go together next time to the Lianyan Mountains to investigate the demon beasts. I wonder if you. Guan Yulan stops mid-sentence. I wonder if you. Her face turns completely red with shyness. Young Master Yi, I wonder if you. I wonder if you would be willing. Yi Zhan had already planned to head there anyway. Besides, devouring the essence blood of demon beasts is an important way to earn points. If I go with Guan Yulan, I can even earn a favor from her. So he agreed. Of course, Miss Guan, just send someone to notify me when the time comes. Yi Zhan will definitely be there. Guan Yulan then gave a polite salute. In that case, thank you very much, young Master Yi. I will send someone to inform you then. I shall take my leave first. Yi Zhan responded politely as well. Take care, Miss Guan. Just then, Elder Huang brought a pile of pills. He walked over with great joy. Master, I am here. Your disciples' apprenticeship gifts are all ready. Yi Bufan watched Elder Huang approaching with the pills. Seizing this opportunity, he pretended to step forward to talk to Elder Huang. Elder Huang, you have so many things. Let me help you carry them. The poison pill had already been mixed in by Yi Bufan. Instead, he was struck by a punch from Elder Huang. Get lost. This is a tribute for my master. Is it something just anyone can touch? But unfortunately, the poison pill he just mixed in was spotted by Yi Zhan, trying to backstab me with such petty tricks. Too naive. Since I have nothing better to do anyway. Well, since I am free, I might as well play along with you guys for a bit. I will just play with you for a while. By now, Elder Huang was already kneeling before Yi Zhan. Master, what do you think of my sincerity? What do you think of my sincerity? Your sincerity, huh? Let me have a taste of this sincerity of yours. Yi Zhan picked up a pill bottle and spoke. One taste and I will know. Meanwhile, the great elder in the distance was observing Yi Zhan. As expected, Yi Zhan simply cannot resist the temptation of spirit pills. Go on, eat them, just like you did before. Yi Zhan indeed picked up the pills and started eating. However, the system display showed, ding, devoured 1 bila pill. Plus, Yi Zhan was devouring the pills like crazy. The system was rapidly flashing the point increases. After stuffing himself, even Yi Zhan was surprised. I did not expect the poison pills from this father-son duo to be worth so much. Observing from afar, Yi Bufan was overjoyed to see Yi Zhan consume the poison pill. Father, we have succeeded. Yi Zhan ate all the pills. That is right. Now we just need to wait for the poison to take effect and kill him. At this moment, Elder Huang stepped forward. He asked, how was the sincerity of my apprenticeship gift? Yi Zhan felt quite satisfied with that last remark. But for the next one, Yi Zhan feigned a dark expression. Then, with a loud thud, he collapsed to the ground, pretending to be in agonizing pain. The patriarch and the others felt something was terribly wrong. They rushed forward to check on him. However, Yi Bufan thought things were actually that simple. Father, it worked. Yi Zhan's poison is finally kicking in. The heavens have eyes. That brat Yi Zhan is finally biting the dust. The patriarch was still worried sick about Xuan. What is wrong? What happened to you? Yi Zhan continued his dying performance. Don't worry, uncle. I think I will be fine. It must be because those pills were mixed together just now. The combination of those elixirs must have created some toxins. Luckily, I am strong enough to have endured it. Yi Bufan and his son were still playing it smart in their own heads. I did not expect his damn strength to actually allow him to pull through. Who knew Yi Zhan was this powerful? To think he is not even afraid of such a lethal poison. Yi Zhan overheard the people whispering behind him. Young Master Yi Zhan truly is a peerless genius. Ordinary poisons can't even lay a finger on him. I never expected young Master Yi Zhan to be so formidable. He is completely immune to toxins. Haha, it looks like our young Master Yi Zhan is already impervious to all poisons. The Oscar-worthy Yi Zhan kept up the act. Sigh everyone, you overpraise me. To be honest, I am reaching my limit too. It is just pure luck that I am fine today. I was just extremely lucky to survive this. It is only because the dosage of that toxin was too low. Yizam intentionally raised his voice for Yi Bufan and his son to hear. If that dose had been 10 times stronger, I am afraid I would have been a goner, for sure. 10,000 points already, hee hee. Once I set the stage like that, knowing the nature of Yi Bufan and his son, given their temperament, with their spiteful personalities, they will definitely spare no expense to feed me 10 more poison pills. That way, I can score another 10,000 points for free. This is just too good. Nearby, Yi Bufan was trembling with pure rage. That bastard. I spent a fortune on that poison pill, and it did not even kill him. But if we increase the dose tenfold, he will definitely be history. If that is the case, then let us give him exactly what he wants. If one pill did not work, how about 10? But father, those were real poison pills. Do we even have the money left to buy more? We are out of funds to buy more poison pills. The great elder ground his teeth in fury. Then we sell our properties, sell everything we have. As long as we kill them, as long as we get rid of Yi Zan, the entire Yi family will fall into our hands. No matter the cost, it is worth it to end Yi Zan. Villains really are so easy to bait. At that moment, Elder Huang suddenly fell to his knees. He began to cry out in self-reproach. Master, I am so sorry. The pills I gave you were all meticulously prepared by me. I have no idea where it went wrong. Please, master, look into this clearly. The crowd began to gossip fervently once again. Wait, Elder Huang is the first-class alchemist we hired. Who would have thought he almost poisoned young Master Yi Zan to death? HMPH, how dare he harm the genius of our Yi family? I would say he can't escape the death penalty. Let us see how young Master Yi Zan deals with him. Although this was all a show staged by Yi Zan, it actually had nothing to do with Elder Huang's pills. And since Elder Huang did not know Yi Zan was acting, he felt genuinely responsible. Then Yi Zan told them all to shut up. Afterwards, Yi Zan helps Elder Huang up. He says with a straight face and a playful tone, medicinal properties have infinite variations of harmony and conflict. How could a beginner like you possibly see through them all? I know it was unintentional, so of course, I won't blame you. Elder Huang looks deeply moved after hearing this. Thank you so much, master. The bystanders who just heard Yi Zan's words, after listening to what Yi Zan just said, HMPH, that crowd is back to brown-nosing again. HMPH, this makes Lever absolutely fuming. What a bunch of fair-weather fence-sitters. Back when the young master's cultivation was destroyed, I did not see a single one of you speak up for him. And now you are all coming out to suck up to him. Meanwhile, Elder Huang is still feeling guilty. Master, I am just glad you are unharmed. Otherwise, I would have been haunted by guilt for the rest of my life. Master, actually, your disciple has one more favor to ask. I have a rather embarrassing medical condition, and I was hoping you could take a look at it. Regarding this little issue, this illness, Yi Zan naturally knows exactly what is wrong. Isn't it just that you can't get it up anymore? Considering the circumstances, this illness, since I can see you are being 100% sincere, I will go ahead and cure this for you. However, I am short on the medicinal ingredients for your treatment. Tomorrow, I will go to the forest pharmacy to pick some up. Once everything is ready, I will send someone to fetch you. Then your disciple thanks you, master. Scene shifts to the Lin family's secret chamber. At this moment, Lin Share says, Senior brother Nangong, that Yi Zan did not just humiliate me. He even said the Tianyuan sect is complete garbage. You absolutely must go and teach him a lesson. That is right. Senior brother Nangong. He even snatched away my autumn water sword. You have to help me get it back. New character introduction. Nangong Feiyu. I am currently at a critical stage of refining the Beast King's bloodline, and you actually come to bother me about some nobody named Yi Zan. Put that Yi Zan matter aside for now. Go and kidnap more young boys and girls for me. Do I make myself clear? Understood. Don't worry, senior brother Nangong. I will get right on it. However, Nangong knows very well in his heart, as long as he performs a few more ritual sacrifices, he will successfully extract the Beast King's bloodline. By then, even within the Tianyuan sect, I will become a top-tier core figure. Meanwhile, on the other side, Yi Zan is at the Spirit Medicine Pavilion, buying herbs from the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper gives Yi Zan a serious warning. My dear guest, a mysterious thief has been appearing lately. You would better hide that money bag of yours a bit more securely. Don't flaunt your wealth. Yi Zan turns his head and thanks the shopkeeper for the tip. Yi Zan thanks the shopkeeper for the warning. But if anyone wants to steal my wallet right under my nose, it won't be that easy. Before he can even finish his sentence, the thief steals the wallet right in front of Yi Zan. He turns back to the shopkeeper to double-check. Was I just robbed? Yep. Because scenes like this, I have already witnessed them at least 10 times. This is a total slap in the face for Yi Zan. Yi Zan can't afford to lose face like this. I have to get my payback for this embarrassment. Of course, system, can you find them? System point deduction, naturally. Is there any way to find the guy who stole my wallet? Of course. for just 10 points. The system can lead you directly to that person. Is the host willing? I am willing. As for this matter, how could Xuan possibly endure this? Losing money is a small thing, but losing face is a huge deal. I absolutely cannot let this slide. Ding, deal struck. Ding, deal struck. I will take you there now. Host points 10. Taking you there now. Host points 10. Then the system says, I will take you there right now. But Xuan suddenly gets a very bad feeling about this. Before the words even settle, wait, that is a bit too rough, is not it? The system carries Xuan and rockets toward the sky. The system drags Xuan along as the scene abruptly shifts. The system takes Xuan flying straight into the air. Xuan's heart is about to jump out of his chest. The scene shifts to a forest outside the city. The system then tosses the protagonist from the sky down to the ground. Xuan is still cursing and yelling at the system. No other way. I was afraid if I went too slow, we would not catch up to that thief. Xuan then begins to look around cautiously. How come I do not see anyone? Where did that little thief run off to? However, at this moment, Shui Qingqing is being pursued by killers. She suddenly throws a handful of blood ginseng to Xuan. Unaware of the situation, Xuan catches them. While Xuan is still dazed and confused, someone has already swung a blade toward him. How bold! How dare you touch the blood ginseng of my Chen family? Now die. Xuan instantly senses the killing intent. He reacts quickly and dodges the strike. Damn. This guy. He is actually trying to kill me. This person is from the Chen family of Lianyan City. It is Chen Feng. Oh. Your speed is quite decent. Let us see how long you can keep jumping around. Chen Feng continuously launches attacks at Xuan. While Xuan is confused, he keeps dodging Chen Feng's strikes. Dodging the attacks, he says, wait, it is a misunderstanding. He tries to explain to the young warrior. Is there some kind of misunderstanding between us? Watching from the side, Shui Qingqing looks at Xuan's movement. Wait. This guy's footwork is actually not bad at all. But Chen Feng refuses to listen to any explanation. He keeps pressing the attack. Xuan has finally had enough. Enough, damn it, Xuan can't take this anymore. I have been way too patient with you. Gave you an inch and you take a mile, huh? I gave you face, did not I? If you do not stop and listen, I am going to fight back. Chen Feng does not buy Xuan's threat at all. He follows up with a sneer. With that pathetic cultivation level of yours, you actually dare to talk about fighting back in front of me. Xuan then grips his sword tightly. He says, do you really think I do not dare to do it? It is not that I think you do not dare. It is that I think you simply do not have the strength. The Chen family servants also join in the mockery. This kid must be tired of living. Young Master Feng, show him his place. Young Master Feng is at the 9th stage of martial Dao, and you, just a mere 7th stage. You are only at the 7th stage and you dare to steal. To think you would dare to mention fighting back in front of our young master. Kid. Have you ever heard of the 4 prodigies of Lianyan City's Chen family? Our young Master Feng is the leader of those 4, an elite at the 9th stage of martial Dao, stealing from young Master Feng himself. You really have a death wish, do not you? You must be absolutely sick of living. By this time, Xuan has already been surrounded. Shui Qingqing realizes she has dragged Xuan into this mess. Sorry, folks. My bad, I will take the lead. Seriously, I am really sorry about this. Stop playing the saint in front of me. First, you stole my wallet. And framed me. Then you intentionally pinned the blood ginseng theft on me too. You intentionally framed me for the blood ginseng. That matter. You intentionally pinned the blood ginseng theft on me. Once I deal with them, I will find my wallet. Once I have dealt with these guys, I will settle the score with you properly. Humph, deal with us. Chen Feng approached Xuan, brandishing his blade. You are young, but you sure talk big. Hand over the blood ginseng right now, and I might just leave your corpse in one piece. Xuan did not seem even slightly afraid. Perfect timing. I have been wanting to see what a 9th grade martial Dao expert actually brings to the table. You want to see my strength with your pathetic skills. You are not even worthy. You do not even. Kill this brat immediately, you think you are. Snatch that blood ginseng back from me, you. With those words, he lunged straight at Xuan. Shui Qingqing, standing behind him, never actually intended to get Xuan killed. But who knew this Chen Feng was so bloodthirsty? She debated whether she should step in to save him. But if I intervene now, it will be impossible for me to escape later. As they swung their blades at Xuan, Xuan had already prepared his thunderbolt slash in advance. Xuan struck, his move trailing bolts of lightning. In just a few exchanges, Chen Feng's men were easily taken down. He could not even believe the power Xuan possessed. Such a fast blade, so strong. What a lightning-fast blade. How can he be this powerful? By now, the protagonist had already reached him, pointing his sword directly at his throat. I have no grudge against you, and I did not steal this blood ginseng. I was just accidentally dragged into this mess. And yet, you wanted to kill me. Those who slaughter the innocent deserve to die. Chen Feng's cultivation was higher than Xuan's, and he remained very confident. But can you really? He was still arrogant. But can you really defeat Yizan? Can he actually beat Yizan? Haha, I admit you have got some skills. But in the end, you are only at the 7th grade martial Dao. I am a 9th grade martial Dao expert. If you think you can kill me, you are dreaming. At this moment, Shui Qingqing stepped forward to advise him. Young hero, do not push your luck. There is a 2-stage cultivation gap between you and Chen Feng. You can't possibly be his match. You can still back out now while there is time. After I have finished off Chen Feng, I will shut your mouth after I deal with Chen Feng. Settle the score with you. After Chen Feng, settle our debt, your debt. After Chen Feng, deal with your limits, our score. Wait until I have crushed Chen Feng, then I will settle things with you. As soon as he finished speaking about the debt, Chen Feng charged at Yizan with full force. Crush me. I do not know where you get your nerve. He swung his blade toward Yizan with a shout. Yizan raised his sword to meet him head-on. Following a massive explosion, Yizan was blown back by the impact. He seemed to be losing the upper hand. He realized that Chen Feng was indeed powerful. Chen Feng began to gloat. Haha, go to hell. Haha, you thought you could kill me with just this. Now drop dead. Shui Qingqing, watching from the side, was fuming. After all, she was the one who dragged Yizan into this. Damn it. Why won't this kid just listen to reason? Fine then, this whole mess started because of me. I can't just stand by and watch him get killed on my account. She immediately lunged forward, shielding Yizan. Young hero, I will help you take down Chen Feng. But Chen Feng was even stronger than Shui Qingqing had imagined. With a single move, he forced her back. She was sent flying dozens of meters away from Yizan. Yizan noted, this woman is actually willing to help me. I guess she is not rotten to the core after all. She has some redeeming qualities. Chen Feng mocked them arrogantly, sneering with pure disdain. The two of you should just come at me together. It will save me the time of killing you one by one. Having said that, he unleashed the Jinghong sword technique straight at Yizan. Yizan and the others scrambled to block it with their martial skills. Amidst the thunderous explosion, Yizan and his companion were blasted back. By now, Shui Qingqing was covered in wounds. I have played with fire all my life, but this time, I am the one getting burned. At this moment, Yizan realized something. Things have been too smooth for me lately. This hardship might actually be a good thing for my growth. But with my current strength, facing a 9th grade martial artist is still a bit too much to handle. As soon as he finished speaking, Shui Qingqing stepped in front of Yizan and declared, enough with the nonsense. You need to get out of here now. This is my fault in the first place. I will hold him off for you. Consider the debt between us settled. Yizan simply said calmly, why should I leave? He then added with absolute confidence, I have not killed Chen Feng yet. Kid, have you lost your mind? Even together, you are no match for me. Where do you get the confidence to think you can kill me? From my cheat code, obviously. System, convert all my points into energy. Use them to level me up. No problem. Deducting points. Energy conversion in progress. At that moment, Chen Feng and his lackeys were stunned, unable to believe their own eyes. Yizan's level was rising right in front of them. Raging flames completely enveloped Yizan. Yizan wore an expression they had never seen before. Shui Qingqing stared in utter disbelief. How is this possible? Who on earth is this guy? Lianyan City actually has a genius like this. How have I never heard of him? Chen Feng, refusing to be intimidated, barked back. Stop you brat. So what if you were hiding your true strength? I am also at the 9th grade of the martial path, and my Jinghong sword technique has already reached mastery. There is no way you can defeat me. Yizan replied with a disdainful smirk. Whether I am a match for you or not, you will find out once we fight. His words made Chen Feng see red. Since you are so hell-bent on dying, I will be happy to oblige. He then unleashed the 9-fold Jinghong martial skill. In an instant, he split into 9 identical figures. He boasted, only one of these 9 shadows is my real body. Can you even tell which one is real? You only have 1 chance to strike, but I have 9. How can you possibly win? Kid, if you kneel and beg for mercy now, I might just leave your corpse in one piece. Every figure had the exact same aura and appearance. Shui Qingqing felt a sinking sense of dread. Damn it. The aura and appearance are exactly the same. How is it even possible to tell them apart? But Yizan only spoke indifferently. Yizan merely said calmly, why should I bother? Why do I need to figure out which one is your real body? I will just blow you and all your clones to pieces with a single strike. Wouldn't that solve everything? Hearing this, Chen Feng was furious. He lunged forward to slash at Yizan. However, Yizan let out a thunderous roar. 9 slashes into 1, Yizan shouted at the top of his lungs. 9 slashes into 1, Thunderbolt Slash. Thunderbolt Slash, combining the 9. Thunderbolt Slash. A massive blade of light lunged straight toward Chen Feng. My clones. In an instant, Chen Feng was instantly blown back several meters. His voice trailed off. Chen Feng was sent flying dozens of meters away in a split second. What? How is this possible? My clones were all obliterated in an instant. What kind of technique is this? What kind of cultivation technique is this? This. What move is this? While Chen Feng was still paralyzed with fear, Yi Zan had already leapt right in front of him. The technique that is going to take your life. Chen Feng immediately felt a sense of impending doom. Oh no, you must block this for me. However, Yi Zan's sword came down, snapping Chen Feng's blade clean in half, until Chen Feng coughed up a mouthful of fresh blood. Curse you. How can this kid be so powerful? Since it has come to this, I have no choice but to use the life-saving treasure my father gave me. After speaking, he pulled out the protective artifact. Shui Qingxing watched from the sidelines. She could not believe the rankings. Utterly unbelievable ranking. The rankings are completely unbelievable. He actually won just like that. Chen Feng is the 5th ranked genius in Lianyan City. The 5th rank was defeated by him in a single strike. Ranked 5th. Did I just provoke a hidden god? Chen Feng, you have lost. Prepare to meet your end. Are you ready to die? But Chen Feng did not think he would perish here. He let out a cold sneer. I may have lost today, but you think you can kill me? Absolutely impossible. He then crushed the life-saving treasure. A massive surge of light erupted from the artifact. Yi Zan also sensed something was wrong. He quickly retreated. What a powerful aura. Could this be? At that moment, a figure appeared before Yi Zan. This person was Chen Feng's father. Chen Chang, who dares to harm my son? Are you seeking death? Boy, die. Then Chen Chang struck a palm toward the protagonist. A colossal palm print materialized in the sky. Yi Zan realized this man's cultivation realm was an entire level higher than his own. This made Yi Zan feel a hint of unease. The next second, the giant palm slammed down toward Yi Zan. Boom. The impact was visible for miles around. The palm strike landed. A massive handprint was etched into the ground. Shui Qingxing was also deeply shocked. Shui Qingxing stood there in total disbelief. A powerhouse of the true spirit realm. This is a true spirit realm expert. This must be a true spirit realm powerhouse. Only those in the true spirit realm can manifest a spiritual avatar. Under this palm, that guy is surely dead. I need to get out of here, fast. Otherwise, I will be in trouble too. Rest in peace, brother. Every 1st and 15th of the month, I will be sure to burn some incense for you. Having said that, Shui Qingxing hurriedly tried to make her escape, but Chen Mab discovered that Shui Qingxing was trying to run away. Look, father, that woman is the thief who stole the blood ginseng. Please take action and capture her. Immediately after, another palm strike was aimed straight at Shui Qingxing. Could it be that Shui Qingxing is about to perish right here? Meanwhile, Chen Mab had already finished calculating his wicked scheme. Damn woman, if it were not for you, how could I have been so heavily injured? Once I catch you, I will definitely. Wait until I catch you. Once I finally get my hands on you, I will make sure to torture you thoroughly. Just as Shui Qingxing reached her moment of peril, Yi Zan scooped her up and bolted. This left the Chen father and son completely shocked. What? This kid is actually still alive, but he is currently just a spirit body. At this moment, Shui Qingxing noted that he was a spirit. Shui Qingxing exclaimed in surprise. You took a direct hit from a true spirit realm expert, taking a palm strike from a true spirit realm master, and you are actually completely unharmed. Usually, one would be mortally wounded. How could you be unscathed after that palm landed? If his true body were actually here, then that palm strike would have certainly left Yi Zan heavily injured. But he is currently nothing more than a soul projection. He could still withstand that single strike. Chen Mab was not about to let them off that easily. Father, be careful. Father, I was just a bit careless. That kid only survived because I was slightly negligent. I was merely caught off guard just now, that is all. This time, I absolutely won't give this brat a single chance to escape with his life. After saying that, he launched another attack toward Yi Zan. Yi Zan was not about to back down either. He used the Thunderbolt Slash to meet him head-on. Yi Zan was the first to unleash the Thunderbolt Slash, but unexpectedly it passed right through Chen Chang's body. This was something even Yi Zan did not anticipate. It actually had no effect at all. No effect. It really has no effect. Ignorant fool. Go to hell, you ignorant brat. How foolish. I am currently in a spirit state. Any physical attack is completely useless against me. Now, this old man will send you to your grave. He threw another palm strike at Yi Zan as he finished speaking. It nearly landed a direct hit on Yi Zan. Luckily, Yi Zan used the Thunderbolt kick just in time to dodge. Kid, you are quite the slippery one, are not you? But in the end, you are only at the 9th level of the martial path. With your current level of power, I would like to see just how many more times you can dodge. He immediately began spamming the heart-shattering palm at Yi Zan. Yi Zan knew he could not destroy Chen Chang's spirit body like this. He had to consult the system. System, is there any technique that can damage a spirit body? Hurry up and let me exchange for one. The system pulled up the Tiger's Roar and Dragon's Bellow. It stated that this is a high-level technique specifically for attacking spirits. However, host, your points are insufficient for the exchange. Upon hearing this, Yi Zan started cursing up a storm. Damn it. Even after I devoured that blood ginseng, it is still not enough. Let me run the numbers. Hey, let us calculate. The system pulled out a calculator and did some math. You are still short by 200 points. Oh great, how can I still be 200 points short? What the hell? Before he could finish his sentence, Chen Chang had already appeared behind Yi Zan. A single palm strike sent Yi Zan flying dozens of meters. By now, Yi Zan was severely injured. He coughed up a mouthful of fresh blood. Qingqing rushed forward, asking Yi Zan if he was all right. Yi Zan knew all too well, if this keeps up, I am afraid I am toast. I must find a way to get a treasure to devour. Shui Qingqing then helped Yi Zan up. This won't do, we should just bail. The gap is an entire cultivation realm. We are absolutely no match for Chen Chang. After saying that, she took out a 1,000-mile talisman. After saying that, she took out a 1,000-mile talisman. However, yours is a 1,000-mile escape talisman. However, yours is a 1,000-mile escape talisman. It can instantly teleport us 1,000 miles away. Then we can evade Chen Chang's pursuit. But you must hold off Chen Chang for a moment. Only then can I activate it. Hearing about the 1,000-mile escape talisman, Yi Zan was overjoyed. This thing must be quite precious, right? How much is it worth? Shui Qingqing looked like she was about to flex. This talisman is my life-saving treasure. It is worth several thousand taels of silver. At this moment, Chen Chang had already charged towards Yi Zan and the others. Kid, you can't run away. Shui Qingqing hurriedly tried to activate the 1,000-mile talisman to escape, but Yi Zan ordered the system to devour the 1,000-mile talisman. Thinking about devouring a talisman worth thousands of silver taels. Thinking about devouring a talisman worth thousands of silver taels. I will get at least 200 points, right? I can definitely get 200 points, right? I can definitely get 200 points, right? Ding! Congratulations host on devouring the 1,000-mile talisman. And the 1,000-year blood ginseng obtained 1,235 points. This left Shui Qingqing completely dumbfounded. Where is the talisman? It was in my hand just a second ago. The secret of the devouring system. Yi Zan could not let anyone know his secret. He pretended to be calm and said, "Gone." He then pretended to be calm and said, What? He did not pretend to be calm and said, "Hey, it is gone." I do not know what happened either. The talisman just vanished like that. What vanished? Watching Chen Feng closing in on them, Shui Qingqing held her head and wailed. It is over. The ship is about to sink. We are dead meat. I never expected that, just arriving at Lianyan. I have dominated over a dozen cities in the southwest, but arriving at Lianyan. I have dominated over a dozen cities in the southwest, and I have never been caught. I never thought my ship would sink the moment I reached Lianyan City. In a crisis, a pig teammate is truly the death of me. Yi Zan was still pondering. Pig teammate, is she talking about me? Kid, why are not you hiding this time? Or should I say, are you ready to kick the bucket? Seeing Yi Zan calmly raising a finger, I am indeed ready, but I am ready to kill you. Hearing Yi Zan's words, Chen Chang burst into wild laughter. Haha, kill me. Even if I stood here and let you hit me for 10,000 years, you would not be able to hurt a single fingernail of mine. This kid must be, I think this kid has been scared into a mental breakdown. Scared into a mental breakdown. Shui Qingqing saw his confident expression. Could it be that he still has a trump card? But that is the spirit body of a true spirit realm expert. How could a 9th-level martial Dao stage possibly rival that? However, Yi Zan asked the system to exchange for a technique. Tiger's roar and dragon's cry burst. The system displayed. Points are sufficient. Deducting 1,200 points. Of course, Yi Zan has the system. He mastered the tiger's roar and dragon's cry burst in a single second. At this moment, Chen Chang also realized the aura was off. What a powerful pressure. Shui Qingqing also sensed the incredibly strong aura. Chen Feng could not believe it either. How did this kid? Damn it, how does this kid still have an ace up his sleeve? Hey, you old fossil. You have been using me as a punching bag for long enough. Now, it is my turn. After saying that, he launched an attack at Chen Feng. Humph, I want to see what you are hiding. Stop playing tricks. I will see just how much your long-hidden trump card can actually do to me. As Yi Zan unleashed the roaring tiger and dragon soul, Chen Chang charged forward as well. He used the great heaven destroyer palm, and the two forces collided. It seems the roaring tiger and dragon soul has gained the upper hand completely. The crowd was shocked one after another. The great heaven destroyer palm. What kind of technique is this? Great heaven destroyer. What cultivation method is this? To actually be able to shatter it. What technique is he using? He actually managed to shatter my father's great heaven destroyer palm. So powerful. Is this his true trump card? Humph, your technique is indeed extraordinary, but you still can't harm me. I am currently in spirit form. Before he could finish his sentence, Chen Chang seemed to realize something was wrong. The roaring tiger and dragon soul blasted directly towards Chen Feng. Chen Feng's spirit form appeared to be shattering. How is this possible? I am a spirit form. How? How can you possibly hurt me? At this moment, Yizan followed up with a barrage of attacks. Hold it. So what if you are a spirit form? My technique is specifically designed to strike spirits. Even as a spirit, I will still blow you to smithereens. Chen Feng's life-saving measure. Even his final trump card is gone. Even his father's spirit form was blown apart by him. His last resort to stay alive is completely destroyed. I have to run. Otherwise, I am a dead man today. I am dead meat. If I do not leave, I am finished. Thinking of running. You want to run, you think you can run. You want to escape. Have you asked for my permission? Yizan had already blocked Chen Feng's path of retreat. At this moment one could feel Chen Feng's utter panic. Don't kill me. I can. Before he could finish his plea, he was stabbed to death by Yizan. He was not completely gone yet. With his last breath, he asked, Who on earth are you? I do not mind telling you before you die. Yi family. Yizan. Upon hearing that name, Shui Qingqing was stunned. He is actually that Yizan I met when I was a child. I never expected him to be this powerful now. Yizan then turned to Shui Qingqing to settle the score. Chen Feng is dead. Now, it is time to settle the grievances between us. It is all because of you that I was dragged into this inexplicable and bizarre battle. Now I have even provoked the Chen family. Yizan looked like he wanted to devour Shui Qingqing alive. Wait, Yizan. I am Shui Qingqing. Don't you recognize me? My father Shui Hai and your father Yi Chong are best friends. We used to see each other all the time when we were little. Our families have been close for generations. Yizan was right in the middle of settling accounts. How could Yizan possibly believe such a story from this girl now? Stop, you little liar. Your mouth is full of nonsense. Do you really think I would fall for that? Take a strike from my blade first, then we will talk. Yizan then swung his blade with all his might. Shui Qingqing knew that Yizan currently did not believe a single word she said. Following a loud explosion, Yizan walks out from the shadows. Your movement technique is quite fast, but I wonder, is it faster than my thunderbolt slash? Shui Qingqing realized she could not let Yizan kill her just like that. She shouted at Yizan, everything I just said is the truth. We even played in the mud together when we were kids. Why won't you believe me, you big dummy? HMPH, you have tried to trick me time and time again. Do you really take me for a fool? He immediately lunged with another thunderbolt slash. Seeing Yizan acting so relentlessly, Shui Qingqing had no choice but to use her ultimate trump card. Yizan, you have 7 moles on the sole of your foot. 3 large ones and 4 small ones. 3 large, 4 small. 3 large and 4 small. At this moment, Yizan's blade was right in front of Shui Qingqing. However, after hearing what Shui Qingqing just said, he seemed to waver. How do you know about the 7 moles on the sole of my foot? And even the exact pattern? And that red mark on your butt? She began spilling all of Yizan's secrets without missing a single word. HMPH, I do not just know about the 7 moles on your foot. I also know you have a red birthmark on your butt. What? How? How do you even know about that? Shui Qingqing gestured at Yizan. Furthermore, I also know that you. Before she could finish her sentence, Yizan stood frozen, paralyzed with embarrassment. All right, stop talking. I believe you. Okay. HMPH. Wouldn't it have been easier if you believed me sooner? You just had to force me to dig up all these old stories. Yizan searched the memories of the original host. My father and Shui Qingqing's father were indeed best friends. Our families truly have a long-standing bond. Now, Yizan really could not bring himself to strike her. He said, Isn't your family in Wanjing City? Who would have thought I would run into you here? And to think you have become a thief, famous throughout the city. Shui Qingqing did not like the sound of that at all. Hey, what do you mean by thief? I am robbing the rich to give to the poor. I am a heroic bandit. I only steal from unscrupulous merchants and corrupt officials who oppress the commoners. I have hidden all those treasures safely. I plan to sell them later to provide relief for the poor. Stealing so many things. Yizan suddenly got excited. If I can devour those treasures, would not I gain a massive amount of points? Where are you hiding all those treasures? Shui Qingqing replied with full confidence. Yeah. I put them in a very secret cave, and the map to the entrance is hidden right in my cleavage. Yizan did not care where it was hidden. As long as it could be devoured, it was fine. Cough cough, chin. At this moment Yizan was up to no good. Look, I helped you out big time today, and I even offended the Chen family. Don't you think you should compensate me a little? Shui Qingqing was so scared she started stuttering. Yizan, WH. What are you trying to do? Even though I do not hate you, and our families have a bond, but I am not ready for this yet. It is fine as long as I am ready. Yizan then pushed Shui Qingqing to the ground. He frantically tore at Shui Qingqing's clothes. One might have wondered what a gentleman like Yizan was doing, but it turns out he just snatched Shui Qingqing's treasure map. His eyes were filled with nothing but dollar signs. This is nothing like what Shui Qingqing imagined. Yizan, you are destined to be single for the rest of your life. Scene shifts to the Chen family residence. Chen Chang is currently in a fit of rage. Bastard. Who on earth killed my son Chen Feng? At this moment, a servant enters to report. He is trembling slightly with fear. According to the news we gathered from witnesses, young Master Feng and Yi Zan, along with the thief who stole the blood ginseng, entered the Lianyan Mountains together. The person who murdered young Master Feng must be either that thief or Yi Zan. Yi Zan, Chen Chang looks completely incredulous. Isn't he the Yi family's famous citywide loser? How could he possibly kill my Fenger? Just then, someone steps forward, claiming it must be Yi Zan who killed the young master. Even if it was not him, it has to be him. Chen Chang does not understand the meaning behind this. He asks Zhang, what do you mean by this? Patriarch, haven't you always wanted to annex the Yi family? Yi Zan, has not he just handed you the perfect excuse on a silver platter? Currently, the Yi family's strength is depleted. Moreover, their great elder has always been resentful about being subordinate to Yi Zhang. If we offer a little bait and coordinate from both inside and out, we can wipe out the Yi family in one fell swoop. It won't be too late to hunt down that thief afterwards. But what about avenging my Fenger? If young Master Feng's soul knew of this in heaven, he would surely support you in doing this, Patriarch. Besides, you are still in your prime, Patriarch. It is not too late to choose and groom another young master. Hearing Zhang's words, Chen Chang agrees. Fine, then we shall do exactly as you say. Contact the Yi family's great elder immediately. We will attack the Yi family at the first opportunity. I will use the lives of everyone in the Yi family as a sacrifice for my son's soul in heaven. Suddenly, a servant enters carrying an item to report. Patriarch, the expensive pills you ordered from the Lin family have arrived. Chen Chang seems very satisfied with this. With the help of this item, even if the Yi family has some hidden trump card, they will undoubtedly be doomed. Ha ha ha. Scene shifts to a small grove. Strange noises are coming from within the grove. Ah, you. How are you so strong? Hee hee, this is just the beginning. I have not even used my full power yet. No, I can't take it anymore. I can't endure it any longer. Hang in there quickly, hold on. It is almost out. I am going for the final push. With a powerful thrust, Yi Zan emerges carrying a massive sack of treasures. Ha ha ha. Finally, I have hauled all these treasures out. Meanwhile, the girl is carrying a tiny bag, huffing with exhaustion. Yi Zan, come and help me already. This makes Shui Qingqing absolutely furious. This damn guy. Forget about being a Prince Charming. He does not know the first thing about being a gentleman. Hearing Shui Qingqing's words, Yi Zan sets his treasures down to help her. Upon hearing her say that, Yi Zan gets even more excited. Qingqing, I am here. Shui Qingqing watched as Yi Zan rushed over to help her. He looks so cool. Is Yi Zan going to hug me? Oh well, I can't help it if I am a natural beauty. Any ordinary man would not be able to resist. Since he saved my life once, I will let him have this win. Suddenly, Yi Zan snatched away Shui Qingqing's treasures. Shui Qingqing lunged forward but caught only thin air. Phew, caught them just in time. Can't let these treasures get damaged, now can I? This made Shui Qingqing absolutely furious. Yi Zan, you are such a jerk. Ha, didn't I just help you? Shui Qingqing did not expect Yi Zan to be such a blockhead. That despicable guy. Am I worth less to him than these pieces of junk? You call that helping me? You are just greedy for the gold and silver I have hidden away. Without any hesitation, Yi Zan fired back at Shui Qingqing. If I am not greedy for gold and silver, what should I be greedy for? Am I supposed to be lusting after your body instead? I recall you having a marriage contract, right? Shui Qingqing did indeed have an arranged marriage. Was it even possible for anything to happen between her and Yi Zan? Although she loathed that man, she had to do it for her family and her father. To Yi Zan, it seemed Shui Qingqing's running away from home was definitely related to this marriage contract. He wondered if he should lend her a hand. Never mind. If she does not bring it up, it is not my place to stick my nose in. After all, this is someone else's family business. Yi Zan turned his head, nearly drooling over the treasures. Devouring these treasures is the priority. System, devour them for me. After the system spent some time devouring, a notification popped up. Ding. Congratulations, host, on devouring Dragon Steel Tortoise Essence Blood. Current Myriad Beast Essence Blood, 1 per 100. Upon devouring 100 types of Monster Beast Essence Blood, the Myriad Beast Bloodline will be unlocked. Myriad Beast Bloodline. This piqued Yi Zan's curiosity. System, what exactly is this? Oh, once this thing is unlocked, it can triple your strength, and you can gain the abilities of various beasts. But honestly, the shop has plenty of bloodlines way more badass than this. Why do you want this trash anyway? The system then opened the display panel. The prices were all obscenely high. Yi Zan was completely dumbfounded. Are you serious? You want me to pay Those high-level bloodlines in your shop cost hundreds of thousands, or even millions of points. How could I ever afford that? Besides, why pay when I can get it for free? Imagine bragging about being a cheapskate so openly. Yizan then grabbed Shui Qingqing's hand. Qingqing, let us go to the mountains to hunt some monster beasts. 3 days later, the Yi family main hall. The head of the Yi family was still worried. Xuan has been gone for 3 days already. Why is not he back yet? Could he have run into some danger? Liu stepped forward and spoke. Family head. It seems the young master went to the Lianyan mountains. Should I take some men to go look for him? Suddenly, a servant rushed in to report in a panic. The Chen family has brought men to our door. The Chen brothers want. What? Why is the Chen family attacking all of a sudden? The Yi family head was completely clueless. What on earth is going on? The Chen family said. Young master killed Chen Mob, the eldest son of the Chen family. They are here for revenge. This news left the Yi clan leader completely shell-shocked. How is this possible? Chen Mab was at the 9th stage of the martial path. How could Yi Zan possibly kill him? Standing nearby, even Liu had her doubts. Has young master really become this powerful? The clan leader then instructed Liu to go to the Lianyan mountains to find Yi Zan. Tell him he must not return, no matter what. Then notify all the elders immediately. And have the inner guard follow me to the front yard to face the enemy. The scene shifts to the Yi clan's front courtyard. The Chen family is currently overwhelming the Yi clan members. At this moment, Chen Chang approached the Yi clan, brandishing a massive blade. He declared that today would be the Yi clan's doomsday. You want to exterminate my Yi clan. Chen Chang, you are dreaming. The Yi clan leader naturally led his people forward to meet the challenge. The Yi clan disciples, seeing their clan leader arrive, regained their confidence. This is great. The clan leader and the elders are here to reinforce us. Chen Chang, your arrogance won't last much longer. Since you dared to invade the Yi clan, today shall be the day you die. However, Chen Chang's cultivation realm was higher than the Yi clan leaders. Naturally, he was not afraid in the slightest. Yi Zhang, you are only at the half-step true spirit realm. You really think you can stop me with just that? I might not be a match for you alone, but the elders and the inner guard of my Yi clan are no pushovers. If your Chen family truly wants a fight to the death, it will only result in mutual destruction. Mutual destruction. I beg to differ. He then called out to Yi Changhe. Why have not you made your move yet? This left the Yi clan leader completely bewildered. He never imagined the great elder would actually be a traitor. Before the Yi clan leader could even react, the great elder had already raised his blade behind him. Clan leader, the great elder is behind you with a blade. He stabbed toward the Yi clan leader without a moment's hesitation. Witnessing their clan leader being stabbed, the Yi clan disciples fell into a panic. This is bad. Clan leader, what? What on earth is going on? That bastard great elder has betrayed us. Meanwhile, the great elder wore a smug expression. Clan leader, you can go to your grave in peace. From now on, the Yi clan belongs to me. The Yi clan leader tried to strike back at the great elder, but sadly, being heavily wounded, the great elder dodged him with ease. The crowd watched as the great elder retreated to the other side. As soon as he finished speaking, the Yi clan disciples began spitting blood for no apparent reason. It turned out the Yi clan members had been poisoned. If my guess is correct, it must have been the great elder's doing. Haha, it seems the poison pill that failed against Yi Zan works like a charm on all of you. Clan leader Chen, the grand gift I have presented. Are you satisfied with it? Not bad at all. I am very satisfied. Chen Chang was not as simple-minded as the great elder thought. He secretly planned to let the great elder and the Yi clan destroy each other. Once the Yi clan is wiped out, it will be the great elder's turn to die. Using polite but empty words again. Yi Changhe, I will leave the rest to you. Once Yi Zhang and the inner guard are eliminated, you will be the new leader of the Yi clan. Rest assured, clan leader Chen, the Yi clan's top fighters are either heavily injured or poisoned. Finishing them off will be a walk in the park. However, his son was just like him. Both remained completely in the dark about what was truly happening, still mocking and ridiculing. But do not you worry, they are still running their mouths. After you are dead, I will soon have them laughing on the other side of their faces. After your death, I will settle this once and for all. Everything that happened today is because you insisted on protecting that ancestral treasure and that useless trash Yi Zan. But rest assured, once you are dead, I will send him down to keep you company very soon. The head of the Yi family pulls out a jade pendant. My Yi family, we won't be wiped out that easily. As a great shout echoes through the air, the members of the Yi family are shielded by a formation. This is a defense, Chen Chang finally realizes. Chen Chang realizes it. Is this a defensive formation? However, the great elder steps forward and declares, Master Chen, please put your mind at ease. Master Chen, do not worry. I have seen this formation before. At most, it can only hold out for the time it takes an incense stick to burn. Once the formation vanishes, they will still be at a dead end. Since that is the case, let us give them one last moment to catch their breath. Inside the formation, the head of the Yi family orders everyone to heal their wounds immediately. Even if we are to die, we will die standing. However, the head of the Yi family lets out a long sigh. The one he worries about most is still the protagonist, Yizan. Xuan, I hope you can escape this calamity, and when the time comes, avenge our Yi family. Scene cuts to the gates of Lianyan City. Yizan sighs, finding it strange. 3 days of hunting. Yizan sighs, wondering why it is so odd. Why are there so few spirit beasts in the Lianyan Mountains? I spent 3 days hunting down beasts. Although my cultivation level has increased again, I have only collected half of the 100 beast bloodline. This progress is a bit slow, but Shui Qingqing mentioned some news a few days ago. She said the descendant of the Beast King in the Lianyan Mountains was taken by someone. Could the decrease in spirit beasts be related to this? Suddenly, Yizan realizes something. A few days ago, the wind was rising. Guan Yulan also invited me to the Lianyan Mountains. She wanted to investigate the tracks of the spirit beasts. It is very likely she has already discovered some clues. While Yizan is still deep in thought, Liwer rushes over frantically, saying things are bad. This is bad. Young master, you are finally back. Yizan is still wondering why Liwer is here, but Liwer's face is already covered in tears. Something terrible has happened at home. The Chen family brought people to our door. They said they want to avenge Chen Feng. The family head told me to notify you. He wants to make sure you do not come back. Upon hearing this, Yizan's anger reaches the heavens. He immediately rushes back to the Yi residence. Meanwhile, the war between the two women has begun. It is like they want to tear each other apart. Who are you? I was just about to ask who you are. Why are you together with my young master? Meanwhile, back at the Yi residence, Chen Chang is closing in step by step. The time for one incense stick is almost up. Yi Zhong, your time of death is almost here. The head of the Yi family, heavily injured by a sneak attack, is full of resentment. Cough cough. Chen Chang, don't you dare underestimate the people of the Yi family. If you want to destroy us, you would better be prepared for a bloody sacrifice. The Yi family disciples are also full of fighting spirit. The Yi family never fears death. Haha, it is just a death, nothing more. To die taking one of you down is enough to break even. Taking 2 of you down is a profit. The protagonist is rushing back with all his might to provide backup. Meanwhile, the Yi family's defensive array can only last for the time it takes an incense stick to burn. Once the array is breached, it will be the end of the Yi family. The traitorous great elder of the Yi family sneers repeatedly. Don't you worry. Since we were once kinsmen, I will give you all a quick and painless death. At this moment, the incense stick burns out. The defensive array shatters into pieces. The head of the Yi family has no choice but to lead everyone in a desperate final stand. Watching the great elder of the Yi family slaughtering his own kin, even Chen Chang felt a bit pity for them. As the great elder of the Yi family, he is now the most ruthless when it comes to killing his own people. How truly interesting. However, the great elder takes advantage of the patriarch's severe injuries. He wants the patriarch's life. He unleashes the flaming wild blade against the patriarch. The patriarch only hopes his sword can block this strike. Unfortunately, it really cannot hold. The sword is snapped in two. The patriarch is sent flying dozens of meters away. The great elder steps forward, closing in menacingly. Yi Zhong, stop your deathbed struggles. The Yi family is already powerless to resist. Today, your deaths are certain. The Yi clansmen are now too exhausted to fight, but the Yi family disciples are no cowards. Even if we die fighting. Yi Bufan comes forward to mock them. Yi Zhong, your era in the Yi family has come to an end. From now on, it will be the era of my father and me. But the patriarch understands clearly. These two fools, the great elder and Yi Bufan, likely have no idea. The great elder probably does not realize at all, that after today, the Yi family will cease to exist entirely. Is it really going to end like this? Just as the great elder is about to deliver the final blow to the patriarch, the protagonist Yizan suddenly appears with a punch. He strikes the great elder with immense force. The elder is sent flying dozens of meters. At this moment, Yizan's rage reaches the heavens. How dare you bring my Yi family to such a disastrous state? Today, all of you must die. But the patriarch did not want Yizan to return. Otherwise, Yizan would only be dragged down with them. Chen Chang was also surprised. Yizan, you actually dared to come back. You are truly seeking your own death. The injured patriarch steps forward and asks, Xuan, why did you come back now? Our Yi family is about to be destroyed. Leave quickly. You are no match for them. Yizan simply pats the patriarch's shoulder. Uncle, please put your heart at ease. Yizan then releases a powerful aura. As long as I am here, the Yi family shall never fall. The patriarch realizes something. This aura, could it be I did not expect that after only 3 days. Xuan has already reached the half-step true spirit realm. Yi Bufan, thinking victory is in his grasp, claims Yi Zan is talking big. Yi Zan, do you still think you are the young master of the Yi family? Without the Yi family, you are nothing but a piece of trash. That is right. This kid only managed to hit me earlier by taking advantage of my distraction. In a fair fight, I could kill him in a single move. But Yi Zan knows the truth in his heart. Yi Donghua and Yi Bufan have always harbored resentment toward the Yi family. But I never expected that, just to deal with me. You would conspire with outsiders to slaughter your own kin. Don't you know that when the nest is overturned, no egg remains unbroken? Do you not even understand the simple logic? Yi Donghua does not want to hear any of your nonsense. All I know is that as long as you all are around, my branch of the family will never have its day in the sun. Seeing that they were beyond redemption, Yi Zan decided, in that case, I shall purge these two blights on behalf of the Yi family. At this moment, Shen Chang sensed a shift in Yi Zan's aura. I will let these two idiots test the waters for me first. He then ordered Yi Donghua and Yi Bufan to stop wasting words with him and kill Yi Zan immediately. The two of them unleashed their ultimate moves and lunged at Yi Zan. Looking at their aggressive onslaught, Yi Zan remained incredibly calm. Against trash like you, I do not even need to use a single battle technique. With those words, he threw a simple basic punch. The three forces collided head-on. Yet Yi Zan effortlessly shattered their battle techniques. The duo could not believe their eyes. What? This? How is this possible? Before they could finish speaking, Yi Zan had already struck them. Using another move, the mountain sundering strike, Yi Donghua and his son were sent flying dozens of meters away. The disciples of the Yi family were in shock. The young master. He actually one-shot Yi Donghua and Yi Bufan. When did the young master become so powerful? This is incredible. With the young master here, maybe there really is hope for our Yi family. After blasting them away, Yi Zan began to lecture them. If you truly wanted the position of patriarch, you should have strengthened yourselves. You should fight for it with your own fists, not use despicable schemes behind people's backs, conspiring with outsiders to harm your own kin. You are not even worthy of being called members of the Yi family. Yi Donghua never expected this outcome. How could I lose to a wet behind the ears brat? He then crawled toward Chen Chang. Pa Patriarch Chen, that Yi Zan brat is too strong. I beg you. Please step in and kill him. However, the aura radiating from Yi Zan's punch earlier was nearly at the half-step true spirit realm. Chen Chang had already seen enough to gauge his opponent. He then looked for an excuse to get rid of the failures. HMPH, you can't even handle a brat whose hair is not even grown in. I see you two are utterly useless. Yi Donghua finally realized he had been used. Then Chen Chang swung his blade down. In their final moments, Yi Donghua and his son were still consumed by greed. Still thinking, I should have been the patriarch of the Yi family. Yi Zan sighed at the sight. Without strength, no matter how many thousands of schemes you plot, in the end, you are just working for someone else's benefit. Such is the sorrow of the weak. Knowing Yi Zan's cultivation level, and being half a realm higher than him, Chen Chang naturally did not fear Yi Zan. Haha. That was just an appetizer. Yi Zan, your real opponent is me. Next, I will kill you with my own hands, so that Chen Feng's soul can finally rest in peace. Seeing Chen Chang's imposing aura, the Chen family disciples began to gloat. They claimed he had only defeated Yi Donghua and that pair of useless father and son. What is that Yi Zan brat acting so tough for? Our patriarch is a powerful true spirit realm expert. He is nothing like Yi Donghua and those useless trash. Yi Zan alone cannot stop the destruction of the Yi family. The Yi family disciples were overwhelmed by the power. They all sighed in despair. A true spirit realm expert. We are finished. Is heaven truly determined to destroy the Yi family? The strength the young master just showed was only at the half-step true spirit realm. How can he possibly match Chen Chang? The Chen family is simply too powerful. The Yi family elders stepped forward to persuade him. Xuan, you should leave quickly. Don't bother with us old and weak relics. Don't throw your life away for nothing. That is right, young master. You must leave quickly. With your strength, you can definitely escape this place. We are already gravely injured. I am afraid we won't make it much longer. But as long as you live, young master, you will surely be able to avenge us. While there is life, there is hope. Live to fight another day. Young master, you are the last hope of our Yi family. As the protagonist, how could Yi Zan possibly abandon his own clan? This is the bloodline I was born to protect. Everyone, say no more. I, Yi Zan, will never abandon a single clansman, just to save my own skin. The Yi family head wanted to persuade him further, but Yi Zan cut him off, saying, Uncle, if I were to abandon my people now, then how would I be any different from that scum Yi Donghua and his son? The Yi family head could only concede. Good, you truly are a worthy descendant of the Yi family. Yi Zan then took out some medicinal pills for the clan. Uncle, take these pills to heal your wounds. As for Chen Chang, I will deal with him myself. The Yi family head took the pills, and ordered everyone to consume them immediately, to recover, striving to regain their strength quickly to help Xuan. The Yi family disciples also expressed their resolve. Since the young master wants to fight, we will follow him to the very end. Heal up quickly. I want to follow the young master and slaughter a few more Chen family scumbags. The young master's pills are truly top grade. I just took one, and I already feel my strength returning. Watching from the side, Chen Chang was almost moved by the display. What a pity. It still won't change the ultimate destruction of your Yi family. Now, it is time for Yi Zan to settle the score. Chen Chang, didn't you want to avenge Chen Feng? Come on then. It is time to end our grievances once and for all. Before the fight, Chen Chang did not miss the chance to mock him. Haha, Yi Zan, since you are so eager to meet your maker, I will be happy to oblige, he arrogantly stated. Earlier, you killed Yi Changha and his son without using any martial techniques. I won't need martial techniques to kill you either. Even though Yi Zan had only collected half of the 100 beasts' blood essence, it was enough to double his power. Yi Zan retorted with a sneer. You do not want to use martial techniques. Chen Chang, are you serious about not using skills? Don't try to flex too hard, or you will end up looking like a total idiot. If you do not use your techniques, if you really do not use them, if you truly do not use martial techniques, I will beat you so hard even your own mother won't recognize you. Hearing Yi Zan's words, the Chen family disciples all burst out laughing. Haha, who gave Yi Zan the guts to talk like that? Who does he think he is? Even without using martial techniques, our family head's true spirit realm power is more than enough to crush him into the dirt. Just you wait and see. In a moment, Yi Zan will be on his knees crying for his mommy. As soon as the words were spoken, Chen Chang launched a sneak attack on Yi Zan. But the protagonist was not to be outdone. He stepped forward to meet the blow head-on. Their fists collided with a brutal impact. Under the shockwave of the intense clash, the old man's sleeves began to shred and explode. His face was filled with disbelief at how powerful the boy had become. Yi Zan continued to mock him relentlessly. Is that all you have got, Chen Chang? Is this all the strength you have got? You lost. Yi Zan's punch twisted Chen Chang's arm a full 360 degrees. The Chen family disciples were even more horrified. Yi Zan actually crippled the family head's arm in a single blow. This. How is this possible? How on earth is this possible? Is that kid some kind of monster? Meanwhile, the Yi family disciples finally felt their hearts settle. It looks like the Yi family is saved. I can't believe the young master actually won. This is great. Our Yi family still has a glimmer of hope. A half-step true spirit realm defeated a true spirit realm. As long as the young master is here, it is truly the Yi family's fortune. We are going to be okay. But Yi Zan was much stronger than they could ever imagine. Seeing things take a turn for the worse, they all began suggesting to the family head, should we retreat for now? But Chen Chang knew it had come to this. If he did not retreat, it would mean death anyway. Might as well go all in for a gamble. Gritting his teeth in pure rage, Yi Zan, how dare you injure me to this extent? Today, I will kill you regardless of the cost. But Yi Zan was not someone who could be easily intimidated. Hold it right there, Chen Chang. Whatever tricks you have up your sleeve, just bring them on. I will take on anything you throw at me. Looking at Chen Chang's expression, he must have a trump card left. Haha, back then, I bought this Beast King pill from the Lin family, just as a safety precaution. Chen Chang then pulled out the Beast King pill. Who would have thought it would actually come in handy now? This took Yi Zan by surprise. A Beast King pill, the Lin family. How come I have never heard of such a pill before? Before he could finish his thought, Chen Chang swallowed it in one gulp. At this moment, Chen Chang's eyes turned bloodshot. It was as if he was entering a berserk state. Along with a furious roar, the phantom of a giant white tiger gradually appeared. This gave the Yi family disciples a bad feeling. What kind of hellish thing did Chen Chang just eat? How could he transform like this? Chen Chang's strength is increasing again. Can the young master withstand him? So what if he can't? At worst, I will just die alongside the young master. The Yi clan elders also felt that the situation was dire. Yi Zan, be careful. Something is very wrong with Chen Chang. Yi Zan could sense from Chen Chang's body a powerful aura of a monster's bloodline. Could this be the effect of the Beast King pill? Yi Zan's expression also became serious. Don't worry, great uncle. I will be on my guard. At this moment, Chen Chang was feeling extremely arrogant. Yi Zan, weren't you acting like such a big shot? With my current power, I can knock the stupidity right out of you with one punch. As soon as he finished speaking, Yi Zan had already charged towards Chen Chang. Hey, I would like to see how much stronger you have become. Now that you look neither human nor ghost, let us see if you are really all that. I will start by giving you a thunderbolt kick, then follow up with a savage bull punch to the back, and finish it with a black tiger heart rip. However, Yi Zan felt like Chen Chang was not affected at all. Damn it. Has Chen Chang's physical toughness reached this level? My attacks hitting Chen Chang feel like I am punching a solid rock. I can't even break his defense. How the hell am I supposed to fight this? By now, the old man had lost all reason. He let out a mocking sneer. Yi Zan, is that all you have got? That barely even tickles. Yi Zan also seemed to sense that something was wrong. Before Yi Zan could even react, Chen Chang had already appeared right in front of him. Yi Zan was forced to take a defensive stance. Under the massive impact of the blow directed at him, Yi Zan could not hold it back and coughed up blood. He was sent flying dozens of meters by the battle technique. Everyone in the Yi family was worried about Yi Zan's safety. Meanwhile, the Chen family disciples started gloating. The family head is mighty. Ha ha ha, Yi Zan, you look like a total idiot now, do not you? Yi family, your last hope is gone. You are dead meat. Yi Zan forced himself to stand and walked out. He did not expect this. This guy's strength has increased at least tenfold. I am no match for him in terms of raw power anymore. I need to find another way. He declared, I have not lost yet. You guys are celebrating way too early. Humph, celebrating too early. Then I will finish this right now. As soon as he finished speaking, he charged at Yi Zan again. Yi Zan was not stupid enough to just stand there and take it. He immediately used Thunderbolt Kick to dodge the attack. The power of that punch was beyond Yi Zan's imagination. It is too strong. Yi Zan is having a hard time holding his ground. Is he really going to be slaughtered by Chen Chang like this? Yi Zan was still contemplating. What method can I use to defeat Chen Chang? At the critical moment, the system appeared. Host, you have a lot of points right now. You can totally exchange them in the mall for a powerful weapon. To deal with Chen Chang, there is no need to fight him head-on. Exchange points for a weapon. That is how I defeated Chen Chang's spirit body before. Defeating Chen Chang's spirit body like that. Last time, I defeated Chen Chang's spirit body exactly like that. Relying on the system's exchanged weapons again. Must I rely on the system's weapons this time too? If this keeps up, when will I, Yi Zan, ever become a truly powerful expert? The system continued to tempt the host. Action speaks louder than words. If you exchange for a weapon now, I can even give you a 10% discount. But Yi Zan knew clearly, he could not rely on the system to win anymore. This time, he must defeat Chen Chang with his own strength. After saying that, he began to gather his battle energy. This took the system by surprise. Host, have you lost your mind? Host, you are crazy, are not you? Chen Chang has swallowed the Beast King pill. He now possesses the power of the Beast King within his bloodline. You can't possibly be his match. As soon as the system finished speaking, Yi Zan seemed to realize something interesting. Wait. He has the power of the Beast King in his bloodline. He grabbed the system and asked, my myriad beast bloodline, isn't it supposed to devour bloodline power? If I devour his Beast King bloodline power, can I completely activate my myriad beast bloodline? The system hesitated while thinking, the Beast Kings, The Beast King's bloodline power is several times stronger than ordinary demonic beast bloodlines. Theoretically, as long as you devour enough Beast King bloodline, it should be able to activate the myriad beast bloodline. Hearing this made Yi Zan even more excited. He tossed the system aside. In that case, I will give it a shot. Taking advantage of a gap in the old man's attack, he would devour the Beast King bloodline within him. It is like he is hand-delivering the Beast King bloodline to me. As it should be. That idiot Chen Chang actually fell for it. Yi Zan, it seems you know your death is inevitable. Then I shall fulfill your wish. With that he lunged straight at Yi Zan. The disciples of the Chen family began to gloat even more. Yi Zan actually dared to provoke the head of the family. Does he have a death wish? I think Yi Zan is like a cornered dog jumping over a wall. He is preparing for a final, desperate struggle. The master's power is simply beyond his comparison. The gap is just too massive. Yi Zan is a dead man walking. Meanwhile, the Yi family disciples were worried sick about Yi Zan. Why is not our young master dodging? Chen Chang's strength is overwhelming. He should not try to face it head-on. He really can't fight force with force like this. Could the young master have a hidden trump card? At this point, we can only choose to trust the young master. As soon as the words were spoken, Chen Chang charged at Yi Zan with frantic rage, and Yi Zan roared out with intensity. System, devour his Beast King bloodline. Just like that, the two of them collided violently. Yi Zan seized the opportunity to devour like crazy. Chen Chang still did not realize he would been baited. But then, panic began to set in. What kind of sorcery are you using? Why is the power within my body vanishing? The system notification pinged. Ding. Congratulations, host, on devouring the Beast King bloodline. The bloodline of 100 beasts has been successfully activated. Do you wish to fuse with it? Yi Zan shouted at the top of his lungs. Fuse immediately. The mere pressure of his surrounding aura sent Chen Chang flying. After being knocked down, Chen Chang felt his strength fading away. This left him completely bewildered. How is this possible? My power is gone. At this moment, Chen Chang's Beast King bloodline was already imprinted within Yi Zan's body. Yi Zan addressed Chen Chang. Your Beast King bloodline is indeed impressive, but it belongs to me now. This made the Chen family disciples' skin crawl with fear. The master's power actually disappeared. What on earth is going on? What kind of dark magic did Yi Zan use? With the master's power gone, he is definitely no match for Yi Zan anymore. Should Should we retreat now? On the contrary, the Yi family disciples were over the moon. Ha ha ha. I knew the young master was not a reckless man. He really did have a trick up his sleeve to deal with Chen Chang. Without his power, Chen Chang is absolutely no threat to the young master now. He is finished. Brothers, you have all recovered by now, right? We can't let the young master fight this battle alone. It is time for us to launch our counterattack. As soon as he finished speaking, Yi Zan had already arrived in front of Chen Chang. Chen Chang, you bastard, you had a lot of fun hitting me earlier, did not you? Now, it is my turn. Only now did Chen Chang realize that he had played himself by being too arrogant. He hurriedly begged for mercy. Everything today was my fault. I can give you all of the Chen family's assets. Just please spare my life. But Yi Zan was no fool. He sneered with cold sarcasm. Hey! The Chen family's properties will be mine anyway. Countless members of my Yi family died because of you. If I were to spare you today, how could I ever look them in the face again? With those final words, Yi Zan delivered a crushing blow to Chen Chang. At this moment, Chen Chang had completely lost his mind and met his end. Yi Zan then issued a command to the members of the Yi family. Chen Chang is dead. Immediately surround and eliminate the remaining survivors of the Chen family. Pull them up by the roots. Leave no one alive. Following his lead, they strictly obeyed young Master Yi Zan's orders, wiping the Chen family's name off the face of Lianyan City forever. Only then did the Chen family disciples realize, it is all over now. Even our family head was taken out by Yi Zan. The Chen family is doomed this time. Hurry back, pack your bags, and get ready to run for your lives. The Yi family head was even more astonished. Xuan, you have finally grown into a true power. After this battle, no one in the Yi family will dare to disrespect you. It might be time for me to step down and retire. The fight was already over. By the time Shui Qingqing rushed over, Yi Zan, where are the enemies? I am here to back you up. Meanwhile, Li Wer rushed in with a face full of worry. Young master, how are you? Are you hurt anywhere? Yi Zan gently took Li Wer's hand and said comfortingly, Li Wer, I am fine. He then turned to thank Shui Qingqing. Qingqing, I appreciate the kind gesture, but unfortunately, you are a step too late. The enemies have already been repelled, and Chen Chang has been dealt with by my hand. Upon hearing that Chen Chang was killed by Yi Zan, Shui Qingqing looked absolutely shell-shocked. What? Chen Chang was killed by you. How is that even possible? He was a powerful expert of the true spirit realm. However, Yi Zan began to act cool again. So what if he was in the true spirit realm? As long as they are human, they can be killed. Right now, I fear no one. Don't even think about it. Li Wer became a total fangirl again. Young master is so amazing. Shui Qingqing also never expected that Yi Zan could actually slay a true spirit realm expert. If he could help me, maybe he could solve the issue with my marriage contract. But the people from Wanjing City are not to be trifled with. If he gets dragged into this because of me. Scene change inside the Lin family's secret chamber. Nangang Feiyu wanted to extract the Glass King beast bloodline. However, after spending 81 days on the Beast King's descendant, he was still unable to completely strip the bloodline. Nangang thought to himself that this could not go on. I must find another way. Just then, someone came to report. Senior brother, Chen Chang led men to attack the Yi family, but they ended up being slaughtered instead. Hearing this, Nangang was very confused. Didn't he buy the Beast King pill the first crafted? How could he still be dead? Did he not consume it? According to the intel we gathered, Chen Chang did take the pill and his power surged immensely, but Yi Zan used some unknown method to strip the power of the Beast King bloodline from his body. So, before he could finish his sentence, Nangong's interest was piqued. He grabbed his subordinate's collar. What? You are saying Yi Zan can strip the power of the Beast King bloodline? Yes, it is true. This is the information we got from the mouths of those who escaped from the Chen family. Hearing this made Nangang beam with joy. Ha ha ha. The heavens are truly on my side. I was just worrying about how to extract the descendant's bloodline. I never expected Yi Zan to be delivered right to me. But his junior brother added, the protagonist can fight way above his level. He actually killed Chen Chang, who was in the true spirit realm. I am afraid he won't be easy to deal with. However, he seems very disdainful. Humph. A piece of trash like Chen Chang would not last a single move against me. Yi Zan killing him is nothing to brag about. Keep a close eye on Yi Zan for me. Once I am ready, I will personally capture him. I understand. But senior brother, I understand. It is just that, senior brother, our recent reckless kidnapping of young boys and girls has already attracted outside attention. It seems someone is already investigating this matter. Our top priority should be to settle this first. No matter, put that aside for now. As long as we capture Yi Zan, those little brats will be of no use anyway. Hurry up and send someone to dispose of them all. Afterward, Yu Buki followed Nangong's arrangements and left. As long as Nangong Feiyu obtains the Beast King bloodline, his strength will increase exponentially, becoming the next holy son of the Tianyuan sect. By then, I am afraid no one will be able to stop him. Scene shifts to the Zhou residence. At this moment, Wang Yulan is inquiring. You were saying this thing came from the Lin family? Yes. This is called a Beast King pill. I paid a fortune to get just one from the black market. It is said to contain a trace of the Beast King bloodline. Consuming it can briefly and massively boost one's strength. Hearing this, Guan Yulan becomes furious. Zhou Dafu does not understand what Guan Yulan means by this. Guan Yulan states that this is not a good thing. The Beast King bloodline is incompatible with humans. Although it briefly enhances strength, it also corrupts the user's mind, deforms the body, and turns them into a monster neither human nor beast. Zhou Dafu never expected the side effects of this thing to be so terrifying. The Lin family is actually letting it circulate freely on the market. They must have some wicked intentions. Stop. The Beast King bloodline is not something so easily obtained. This matter is likely related to the monster riot in the Lianyan mountain range. The Lin family alone does not have the capability to pull this off. I even suspect that another force has taken over the Lin family from within. Hearing you say that, I suddenly remember. Many new faces have appeared in the Lin family recently. Old Lin, who I used to deal with all the time, has not shown up for a long time. Their core family members have not been seen in public either. Could it be? Before he could finish, Guan Yulan tells Zhou Dafu to immediately send men to watch the Lin family. Report to me the moment they make any move. Zhou Dafu obeys Guan Yulan's instructions. Yes, I will go arrange it right away. Earlier, Guan Yulan had invited Yi Zan to the Lianyan mountain range. She wanted to investigate the monster riot. Now that there is a lead, she wonders if she should notify Yi Zan. Guan Yulan thinks for a moment. She lets out a long sigh. Forget it. The Yi family is going through massive changes right now. He must have a lot on his plate. Better not disturb him. Meanwhile, at midnight in the graveyard, Shui Qingqing brings Yi Zan to the graveyard to investigate. Yi Zan is shivering and acting timid. Qingqing, instead of sleeping at home in the middle of the night, why did you bring me to this godforsaken place? I am literally freezing to death here. But Shui Qingqing seems to have discovered something. She tells Yi Zan to shut up immediately. Suddenly, some people emerge carrying several sacks. But then they stop. They stop and set the things down. It seems they want to bury the contents of those sacks. However, the moment they opened the bags, they never expected to see young children inside. He even warned them about today's events. If anyone dares to leak even half a word, your entire family will be dead. Do you understand? They did not dare to resist either. They could only follow the arrangements. Understood. We will never breathe a word, my lord. Please rest assured. We are all veterans of the Lin family. But Yi Zan could not stand watching this any longer. You scumbag. Lately, rumors have been flying about children disappearing in the city. Could it be that Yu Buki stole all these children? Then Qingqing stated, Yu Buki is likely just a lackey running errands. The real mastermind must be someone else. And they are definitely hiding within the Lin family. The Lin family. This left Yi Zan very puzzled. How did you find out? At this moment, Shui Qingqing was already gritting her teeth in rage. Not long ago, at the orphanage I have been supporting, children started going missing frequently. I felt something was fishy, so I started investigating on my own. Then I tracked it down to Yu Buki, who frequently visits the Lin family. These guys seem to be practicing some kind of evil demonic art. It requires a large number of young children. So, before she could even finish her sentence, Yi Zan was already fuming with rage. Those absolute bastards. How dare they practice such a cruel and inhuman technique? This is simply unpardonable. After saying that, they began to take action. Shui Qingqing asked Yi Zan to provide cover, while she rescued the children first. Yu Buki, that suits me just fine. Yi Zan, this works perfectly. Fine. You save the children. I will handle Yu Buki myself. At this point, they had already finished digging the pit. My lord, we can proceed with the burials now. They did not forget to ask Yu Buki for payment, promising each person a 10-tael silver reward. One could see Yu Buki's sinister, cold smile. I can give you your reward right now. However, Yu Buki pulled out several flying daggers and stabbed them, taking the lives of the Lin family elders directly. To think these people were nothing more than expendable pawns. Humph, you actually wanted a reward. How pathetic. Only dead men can keep secrets. At that moment, a voice echoed through the air. Yu Buki, I did not expect you to be so ruthless. Sensing something was wrong, Yu Buki turned around to look. Yi Zan, how can you be here? Why I am here does not matter. What matters is that a scumbag like you actually committed such an atrocious act. I should not have let you off last time. When Yi Zan appeared, Yu Buki was already trembling with fear. Knowing he was no match for Yi Zan, he stuttered. Yi Zan, you are here to save these kids, right? I am warning you, do not try anything funny, or else I will take these children and, before he could finish, he turned around and saw the children were gone. The children had already been successfully rescued by Shui Qingqing. She signaled, the children are with me. As for you, before you die Yubuki, let me ask you one thing. You have no leverage left. Tell me immediately, who is the mastermind behind this? Even with death looming, Yubuki remained arrogant. Yizan, I advise you not to poke your nose where it does not belong. Do you have any idea who is backing me? It is someone you can't afford to mess with. Yizan stepped forward and delivered a stinging slap to his face. Yet he still arrogantly barked, Yizan, you have no idea how powerful the people backing me are. You are going to die a miserable death. How could Yizan tolerate this? He stomped down hard with his foot, then he closed in, pressuring him further. I have run out of patience. I am giving you one last chance. Tell me who the mastermind is. Otherwise, you die. With a blade held against Yubuki's throat, Yubuki had no choice but to cave in. I will talk. It was Nangang Feiyu, the eldest senior brother of the Tianyuan sect. He is the one who put me up to this. He wants to use those children for a forbidden ritual, to strip away the Beast King bloodline. And so, before he could finish, Yizan asked puzzled, Nangang Feiyu, the eldest senior brother of the Tianyuan sect, is this Nangang Feiyu really that formidable? Shui Qingqing only knew a few rumors. Word says Nangang Feiyu is a true prodigy of the Tianyuan sect. His cultivation speed is mind-blowing. It only took him 3 years to break through to the true spirit realm. His strength is immense since he reached the true spirit level. Yizan found it hard to understand. If this Nangang Feiyu is already so powerful, why steal children to mess with the Beast King bloodline? At that moment, someone walked out and explained, Nangang Feiyu wants to compete for the position of Holy Son of the Tianyuan sect. Becoming the Holy Son is essentially becoming the next sect leader of the Tianyuan sect. Miss Guan, Yizan and the others were surprised. I did not expect to see you here. Guan Yulan then revealed that the mastermind was indeed Nangang Feiyu. I have been investigating the Lin family because of the Beast King pill case. I just never imagined that the person behind the scenes would be Nangang Feiyu. The Tianyuan sect is supposed to be a righteous and prestigious sect. Are they really going to ignore Nangang Feiyu's atrocities? Guan Yulan replied, unless we catch him red-handed with the evidence. Given Nangang Feiyu's talent and how much the Tianyuan sect values him, even if we took this directly to the Tianyuan sect, they would likely just help Nangang Feiyu cover the whole thing up. This made Shui Qingqing even more furious. Damn it, that beast has harmed so many children. Is there really no one who can bring him to justice? Even with death looming, Yubuki did not forget to sneer. HMPH, now you realize how terrifying my senior brother is, do not you? I suggest you release me immediately. Otherwise, when my senior brother arrives, you are all dead meat. The moment those words left his mouth, Yizan struck instantly to take his wretched life. You can only blame the villain for talking too much. He kept insisting his senior brother would not let Yizan off. However, Guan Yulan knew that Yubuki was the only witness who could prove Nangang Feiyu's crimes. Yizan, how could you just kill Yubuki? Based on what you just said, Tianyuan sect would definitely shield Nangang Feiyu anyway. So it does not matter if Yubuki lives or dies. But since the Tianyuan sect won't deal with it, it looks like I will have to take matters into my own hands. By now, Yizan's aura was fully unleashed. He declared, good is rewarded with good, and evil is met with evil. If justice won't act, then I, Yizan, will carry out heaven's will. Shui Qingqing and the others nodded in agreement. But Guan Yulan pointed out, Nangang Feiyu's strength is just too overwhelming. Even with the three of us combined, I am afraid we are still no match for him. However, Yizan is brimming with confidence. I have already reached the half-step true spirit realm. I am just a single step away from the true spirit realm. Once I make that breakthrough, I am certain I can take down Nangang Feiyu. Upon hearing this, Guan Yulan is absolutely stunned. What? The last time I saw you, you were clearly only at the 9th stage of martial arts. And now you have already reached half-step true spirit. How is it possible for you to cultivate so fast? Yizan seizes the chance to show off to the max. Because I am a genius. A genius far superior to Nangang Feiyu. Guan Yulan mutters under her breath. A genius, huh? But Yizan begins to hatch a mischievous plan. It is just that my genius requires some special conditions to activate. Like what? If the two of you have anything valuable on you, or perhaps some treasures, hand them over to me. I have a use for them. Terrified, Shui Qingqing shrinks back and hugs herself. You already took all the treasures I stole before. I am literally tapped out. I have nothing left. Yizan puts on a look like a hungry wolf. I do not believe your nonsense for a second. Let me have a feel first. I will do a quick inspection and we will see. He starts frisking her haphazardly. Yizan carries out a thorough search. Beside them, Guan Yulan begins to have her doubts. Can this guy really deal with Nangang Feiyu? Now Shui Qingqing is crying out, I have been defiled. Hey, Is not that a bit of an exaggeration? I only took a few talismans from you. You are making it sound like I actually did something to you. Shui Qingqing does not care about his excuses. The fact is, you touched me. If you dare to dodge responsibility, I will go tell your uncle and demand justice. Yizan sees right through Shui Qingqing's scheme. He sighs helplessly. Fine, fine. What do you actually want? Just say it. Stop beating around the bush. Shui Qingqing reveals her story. I am betrothed to the son of the Wanjin city lord, but I do not like him at all. I want you to pose as my boyfriend and get this marriage cancelled. Yi Zan did not expect this kind of request. It leaves him scratching his head in confusion. No way. I am still a pure innocent bachelor. If word gets out about this, won't my reputation be ruined? In the next second, Shui Qingqing turns into a total drama queen. Fine. I will go find Uncle Yi right now. I will tell him exactly how you bullied me. And if the Yi family won't take responsibility, I will just go and end it all at your front door. Yi Zan can only grumble and compromise. All right, get back here. I will agree to it. Okay, HMPH, you should have just said yes from the start. Once the matter with Nangong Feiyu is settled, you are coming with me to Wanjing City. Guan Yulan can't stand to watch anymore. That is enough. Have you two finished playing around? The priority right now is how to handle Nangong Feiyu. Yizan, when can you break through? Yizan's mischievous side returns. To be safe, I still need a few more treasures. So Miss Guan, do you happen to have any treasures on you? Guan Yulan menacingly draws her great treasure. This sword in my hand was gifted by my master. It cuts through iron like butter. I would say it counts as a treasure. Do you want to give it a try? Scaring the male lead, Yi Zan, into retreating hastily. He stammered nervously, I am going to attempt a breakthrough. A moments later, Guan Yulan and the others watched Yi Zan's breakthrough from a distance. She sighed. The true spirit realm is the first major hurdle on the path of cultivation. Even the slightest mistake could lead to total failure. Any ordinary martial artist would be extremely cautious. But Yi Zan is being so casual about it. He did not even prepare any pills to replenish his spiritual energy. This is just two. Before she could finish her sentence, Shui Qingqing interrupted her. She said with full confidence, don't compare Yi Zan to normal people. He is a total freak of nature. You have not seen it yet, but when he fought Chen Feng, his breakthrough was as easy as drinking water. Just as Shui Qingqing finished speaking, a massive explosion erupted from Yi Zan's direction. Guan Yulan looked on in utter shock. Did he just break through? Then Yi Zan walked out from the dust, looking excited. All done. Let us go find Nangong Feiyu right now. Guan Yulan and her group were completely dumbfounded. This is way too fast, is not it? The scene shifts to the Lin family's secret chamber. Inside, Lin Sher was speaking. Senior brother went out with the child long ago. They have not returned for a while now. Could something have gone wrong? If word gets out that we kidnapped the child, our Lin family. Before she could finish, Nangong interrupted her. What are you panicking for? I am right here. What are you panicking for? I am right here. Even if the sky falls, I will hold it up. Suddenly, with a loud bang, Yi Zan and his two companions burst in. Nangong Feiyu, looks like your sky is about to come crashing down. Nangong looked up at them. Lin Sher roared in anger. Yi Zan. Yi Zan pointed straight at their noses and said, Nangong Feiyu, Lin Sher, your plot regarding the child is already exposed. Lin Sher, your plot regarding the child is already exposed. I suggest you surrender peacefully. Otherwise, once we start fighting, my fists won't show any mercy. Nangong Feiyu only gave a cold snort. Haha, you think a few small fries like you can take me down? He then unleashed his powerful aura. He said arrogantly. He claimed he could stand there and let them strike, and they would not even scratch him. He remained completely unfazed. Lin Sher also sneered coldly. Enough, Yi Zan. You have no idea how powerful my senior brother truly is. You are just walking straight to your deaths today. The moment she finished speaking, Yi Zan used his 100-beast thunderbolt kick to deliver a massive slap. With one strike, he sent him flying dozens of meters. That is it. With the weight of my 800,000-pound punch, even your own mother would not recognize you. Who gave you the confidence to say I could not hurt you? Lin Sher began to panic. How is this possible? Nangong stood up, fuming with rage. Damn you. Yi Zan, how dare you launch a sneak attack on me? I won't give you another chance. Yi Zan, you only know how to use these dirty, low-handed tricks. Now that senior brother is prepared, you will never be able to touch him again. That is right. I am ready for you now. Yi Zan, you have no chance. Before he could finish, Yi Zan had already flashed right in front of him. Before Nangong Feiyu could even react, Yi Zan had already slammed into him with an iron head technique. This collision left Nangong Feiyu looking looking absolutely grim. Next, they started brawling just like children. Watching from the side, Guan Yulan was utterly astonished. She did not expect Yi Zan to be this powerful after breaking through to the true spirit realm. He was actually dominating the fight against Nangong Feiyu. Even Shui Qingqing remarked that this guy is truly a freak of nature. By now, Nangong Feiyu had been beaten black and blue. Lin Sher watched the scene, panicking and looking for an escape. Even the first senior brother was no match for Yi Zan. What on earth should she do now? Meanwhile, Nangong Feiyu forced himself back up. He barked at Lin Sher. Quick, go get me the Beast King pill. I am definitely going to kill Yi Zan. Little did he know, Lin Sher was already on her knees begging for mercy. Yi Zan, kidnapping the children was all Nangong Feiyu's idea. It has nothing to do with me. I was coerced. I was forced into kidnapping those children. I am leaving the dark side and joining you right now. I beg you, please just let me go. Fuming with rage, Nangong Feiyu stood up once more. You scoundrel! How dare you betray me? He then slammed his palm onto Lin Shui's head, frantically absorbing her energy. Lin Sher only felt regret as she drew her final breath. But killing someone right in front of the protagonist. Are you looking for a death wish, Nangong Feiyu? Yi Zan had pushed him to the brink. Nangong unleashed the yin-yang inverse bloodline devouring array. The devouring formation gradually emerged from the ground. It left Yi Zan and the others completely bewildered. What kind of hellish thing is this? Guan Yulan pointed at Nangong Feiyu and shouted at the top of her lungs. That is an evil array from the heretic sects. Nangong Feiyu, you actually dared to secretly study something that is strictly forbidden by the great sects. If word of this gets out, you are a dead man walking. However, none of this mattered to Nangong Feiyu anymore. Hey, as long as you all die right here, no one will ever know. Bloodline activation. Devour everything for me. The crimson bloodline surged towards the 100 beasts, absorbing them. Having obtained the power of the beasts, Nangong Feiyu burst into laughter. So this is the Beast King bloodline. It is too powerful. It is simply overwhelming. At that very moment, Guan Yulan rushed forward to stop him. Nangong Feiyu is devouring the Beast King bloodline. Stop him, quickly. Yi Zan and his companions all charged toward Nangong Feiyu. But Nangong Feiyu seemed to have lost all his sanity. He took on the three of them, head-on. Under a massive explosion, Yi Zan was blasted backward. Even Shui Qingqing did not expect him to become this strong. By now, Nangong Feiyu had completely transformed into a beast. He remarked that this array had a heavy price. I did not want to use this originally. Yi Zan, you forced my hand. I will definitely tear you into 1,000 pieces. Yi Zan observed Nangong Feiyu's condition. Nangong Feiyu had devoured the Beast King bloodline. Though he looked neither human nor ghost, his current state was terrifying. Despite his monstrous appearance, his combat power had surged immensely. We might not be his match anymore. He is on another level now. Yi Zan, what should we do now? How are we supposed to handle this? Yi Zan, give us a plan. What should we do? When the path is narrow, the brave shall prevail. We came here specifically to kill this bastard. We absolutely cannot give up now. If we let him live, who knows how many more in Lianyan City will suffer. We must not let him get away. As he finished speaking, his aura exploded outward. Shui Qingqing also felt that Yi Zan was right. Nangong Feiyu must die today. Only then can justice be served. For the children he has harmed. Guan Yulan had also long since prepared for battle. Good. Then let us take him down together. With that, the three of them lunged toward Nangong Feiyu. Each of them unleashed their ultimate techniques. Guan Yulan executed the Star Moon Sword Art, while Shui Qingqing rapidly struck with her instant flash kill. The two of them slammed into Nangong Feiyu with an explosive roar. But just as they were celebrating their direct hit, Yi Zan felt that something was wrong. Don't pop the champagne just yet. A second later, a figure gradually emerged from the dust. Looking at Nangong Feiyu's physical condition, it was as if he had not been touched at all. Heh, you think these ticklish attacks can actually kill me? You could not even scratch the surface. What? Shui Qingqing and the others looked on in utter disbelief. Nangong Feiyu was completely unscathed. This. How is this possible? The words had barely left her mouth when Nangong Feiyu closed the distance and struck back. All of you just go to hell. Under the massive impact, Yi Zan and the others were sent flying dozens of meters. By now, Yi Zan was clearly injured. Cough cough. Qingqing, Lady Guan, are you both all right? Yi Zan looked toward them. They indicated they could no longer move. The seemingly invincible Nangong Feiyu began to mock them. Yi Zan, not a single one of you is escaping today. First, I will kill you, and then I will properly enjoy those two women. Yi Zan desperately called out to the system. He wanted to know if there were any powerful weapons to deal with. Nangong Feiyu, the system replied helplessly. I am sorry, host. You used a lot of points for your previous level ups. Your remaining points are insufficient to exchange for a weapon that can defeat Nangong Feiyu. Yi Zan forced himself to stand up. Not enough points, huh? Looks like I will have to put my life on the line. However, the Beast King behind him let out a faint whimper. Yi Zan turned his head to take notice. Wait. Is this the power of the Beast King bloodline? This. This is the Beast King bloodline's power. If I can devour this bloodline, my beast bloodline power will increase several fold. The system remarked, this little tiger is down to its last breath. If you devour its remaining bloodline power, it will almost certainly die. At that moment, the gasping little tiger licked Yizan's hand. It seemed to be signaling something to him. Yizan realized its intent. You want me to accept your power. To defeat Nangang Feiyu, the little tiger let out a few soft whimpers of affirmation. Yizan stroked the little tiger and said, fine, I understand now. I promise I won't let your power go to waste. He then devoured the little tiger's remaining Beast King bloodline. Right then, Nangang Feiyu launched a sneak attack. Another explosive strike came crashing down. Shui Qingxing and the others were terrified for Yizan. To their surprise, amidst the explosion, Yizan caught Nangang Feiyu's fist. Nangang Feiyu could not react in time. His face was filled with pure disbelief. This. How is this possible? How did your strength suddenly become so overwhelming? Yizan unleashed the full force of the Beast King bloodline. A punch with 100 times the normal power slammed into Nangang Feiyu. Nangang Feiyu could not block a single hit from this blow. He was instantly obliterated.